Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Here we go! Get up, get busy, make some noise in your homes. It's the game of the tournament. It's Canada taking on USA in the semifinals. The winner goes on to play the Czech Republic, Czechia, going to the gold medal. The loser goes to play Sweden for the bronze. It's going to be an epic showdown tonight. Anytime Canada and the US get together, it's an all-out war. So welcome in. Hope you had a great day. It's been a great 24 hours since we saw you last, so glad you're coming in. Kel, what's going on? Welcome back. Hayden, hello. Colby, what's going on? Joyce, good evening. Oh, Cal, I hope we reach 5K soon, too. We're on the way. We are on the way. Joanna, what's going on? Chris from Cloud9 Getaways in the house, our partner, our sponsor, the man. He is the man. Chris, we're going to talk about you a whole lot tonight. If you're looking to travel, book a trip, reach out to Chris at Cloud9 Getaways. Gator Ghost, what's going on? I can prep too in the house. Potatoes, what's up? BJ, hello there. Good to see you. Morgan, hello, hello, hello. Todd in the house as well. The Prodigal Knight, hello. Tash, what's going on? Welcome in. Glad everybody has found us tonight for this epic game. Great to see you all. Saint King, welcome back. Richard, hello there. Good to see you. This is going to be an epic game. I'm so excited. I can't wait for this one to get going. Canada and the US both have had a great tournament. Overall, the United States has scored 4 more goals than Canada has. It's that close. Now, Canada, they've had a shaky start to this tournament. They lost to Czechia in that first game. They bounced back. They came hard. The U.S. had a loss as well. It got them pumped up, got them turned around. So what a tournament this has been, and it all comes down to now. Either one of these teams, whoever loses, while they will tell you in the media they're happy to still be going for a medal, the loser we know is going to be extremely disappointed. Now, some good names for the United States team. Some good prospects we're looking to see here. Logan Cooley is the one I'm most excited to see. Property of Arizona. Cooley, a draft pick just this past year. Luke Hughes, the third Hughes brother. He's not coming in to make 16 candles. He's coming in to do what his brothers had did with Quinn and Jack. The Hughes brothers dominating the NHL right now. So let's see what little Luke can do. Here comes Team USA out on the ice. They're going to get ready. Puck drop is in about 2 minutes time. So get your snacks, get your drinks, and buckle up. This is going to be an epic, epic showdown. Another Luke on Team USA to watch, the defenseman, Luke Middlestat. Got to keep an eye on him. Lane Hudson as well. Red Savage, number 19 for the U.S. A nice little player to watch. So it's going to be fun to see what these guys can do. Of course, over on Team Canada, the Magic Man, the one and only Connor Bedard, has been lighting it up, smashing records. He's chasing more tonight. He is the player we're going to be watching all night long, as well as my favorite, kind of my breakout star in this tournament, Adam Fantilli. Fantilli looking really, really good. Of course, he's undrafted. He is trying to, well, he'll be eligible this year. So we'll have to keep an eye on him. And of course, on the defensive side, Olwen Zellweger, a Canada player to watch for the Anaheim Ducks. He's been off to a great, great start, making a big difference for this club. Now, both goaltenders tonight, we're going to see two undrafted goaltenders. That's right. Two undrafted goaltenders going head to head. It's going to be Thomas Milic. He's getting the start again for Canada. And Trey Augustine going to get the start for the United States. So it's going to be up to those two to see who's going to hold down the fort, who's going to lead their team to victory. Code, what's going on? Let's go, Canada. Great to have you here. They're getting set to go, and as soon as the puck is dropped, like always, we're going to bring the stats up on the screen and follow it along. So this is going to be an exciting game. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is not going to be as close as the last one was. If you're a Canada fan, like I am, you're hoping for a regulation win victory. If you watched the game earlier today between Czechs and Sweden, it went to overtime, and with like 43 seconds left, Czechia put the goal in. Sweden crushed, devastated with the OT loss. Czechia goes to the gold medal game for the first time in 18 years. And it just so happens to be the Czech team is the one that beat Canada to kick off this tournament. So can Canada get back there to take on Czechia and get some revenge? Or will the U.S. dominate and move to the gold medal round? We're going to find out over the next 60 minutes. It's going to be a good one. And here we go. If you are just coming in as you're getting yourself situated for this hockey game tonight, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get those likes flying through the roof because it helps get this stream going. All right, the puck is coming out. Let's see it. Let me know who you're cheering for tonight. Drop the Go Canada Go. Drop the Go USA Go. Get your team in the chat. Let's pump it hard. And officials, drop that puck. Let's go. The official says, have fun, play hard. And there it is. Puck is dropped. The U.S. is going to win the initial draw. They're going to bring it back. Already, the pace of this game, the way they're skating, is way faster than any of the other games we've seen so far. EC3 in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Danny, what's up? Hello there. Charlie, hello as well. Canada has it in the U.S. zone. They're going to throw it to the net, looking for the tip early. Shane Wright puts it just wide. Here comes the U.S. They're going to fly through. U.S. wearing their blue unis tonight. Canada in the whites. Quick shot, and Milic is going to make that save off the shoulder. And now he smothers it up and holds on to it. Fast-paced start here in this hockey game. Absolutely fast. These guys are motoring. It's really, really good to see. Good to see them coming out, putting forth an effort. Of course, you can't leave anything behind. You have to push tonight. You have to push. Collins redeeming the Gator Ghost emoji. As soon as they get these stats started to update, we will get those populated on the screen. I just took a look. They're still not updated yet. U.S. passing it around. Here's a quick shot. That's knocked down in front. Stankoven picked it up, but he was tripped. Turned over. Here comes the U.S. Coming in with a hard shot and a nice save there. Tyler Boucher with a big save. Coaster Mom coming in and dropping the freeze. Coaster Mom, that's so unexpected. So if you're wondering what that is all about, ladies and gentlemen, just for being here, you are earning points. And with those points, you can redeem them to bring various graphics up on the screens. So it is going to be a good one tonight. We got a couple new redeems in there for you to use. You get all the new codes will be dropped throughout the night. There's Potatoes. Let's go Canada. Trying to get them fired up. Canada's going to get it down the ice. Steals it away. Here they come. 2-on-1 Canada. Oh, Gaucher had the opportunity. He took the shot, but he kind of tripped himself up. Canada so close, but yet so far, and we got a whistle. This is going to be an offside. Wow. Right off the hop, Canada with an opportunity. A little 2-on-1 play. Comes over to Gaucher, and he just misses. He just got the puck, but he was too far past the net, and he could not pivot and pull that one back. Wow, so close. There it is. Collins redeeming the USA. Trying to bring it down. We got an icing call. This is going to come all the way back down to the Canadian zone. All right, so we're just getting the little stat board adjusted here. There we go. So Collins going, let's go Canada, back and forth, get these teams going. So face off, won by the U.S. again. Long shot, that gets knocked down. Rebound, they come up and they score first. U.S. jumps on that off the face-off. One shot, they picked up the rebound, and they absolutely put it in. The U.S. with an early goal. 1 minute and 20 seconds into this game. Wow, what a start. Harley, hello there. Just had hockey practice. Nice. Hope it went well. Looks like the Canadians could have used a little extra practice. The first shot comes in. It hits Cooley in the leg. It drops down, and Logan Cooley picks it up and puts it in to put the United States up 1-0 over Canada. Cooley getting the first goal from Ufko and Snuggard. What a start there. Crazy start. Danny's predicting the U.S. to win this one 4-3. And we got an offside call. Wow. Just absolutely crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Elizabeth, hello there. Good evening. How do you see how many points you have? Great question, Potatoes. If you do exclamation mark points in the chat, it'll tell you how many points that you have. Exclamation mark points. There it is. Wright's going to win the faceoff. Back it comes to Zellweger. Zellweger's going to bounce it around behind the net. Drafted third by Arizona. That's right, Todd. He's going to be a great player. I'm so excited to see what Cooley can do when he gets into the big club. Coming around, U.S. trying to get back in the Canadian zone. Shane Wright leaves it, leaving it for the defenders. Here comes Canada. They're going to send it up, but U.S. stops it and knocks it back down. Picked up by Wright. Wright's going to take a big hit. Red Savage laying the body on Shane Wright. U.S. is going to bring it back down in the Canadian zone. Canada picks it up, sending it up, tipped. This is going to be icing, I believe. Another icing call for Canada, so it's going to come all the way back down in their own end. U.S. has been flying here, catching Canada a little flat-footed, and Logan Cooley getting a good break, getting the shot to put U.S. up 1-0. Unbelievable. I hate to cheer against... I have to cheer against Boucher. A lot of good players on both these teams. A lot of players we're going to see lots of in the future. Quick shot, that's going to go just wide. Grabbed at the point and held in by Luke Hughes. Going to play it around. Canada's going to get it out. Finally, they put it down the ice. No icing. Here comes Hughes. He gets tripped up, makes a nifty pass. Gets it to Snuggard. Snuggard sends it up to Cooley. Cooley drops it off, gets it back, goes to the slot, gets knocked down. Hughes picks it up, spinning around by the top of the faceoff circle, takes a little snapshot and a nice save by the Canadian goaltender. Wow, the way Hughes moves is absolutely incredible. Now, from what I understand, Luke Hughes is supposed to be the best of the three of them. I don't know how well that will hold up and be true in the National League, but boy, is he looking real good here. Surf Bomb, what's going on? Just hanging out until the Devils are on. Glad to have you here, my friend. Here we go, U.S. coming in with the draw in the Canadian zone. Danny coming in, the $10 Super Chat, USA, let's go. Danny, thank you very much. Appreciate the Super Chat. Going for the U.S. Triton coming in with the freeze. Oh, again. Triton, I was waiting for you coming in with the freeze. Here comes the U.S. again, 2-on-2. Bring it in the Canadian zone. Nice little hit there by Del Maestro on Savage. Going to knock him off the puck. U.S. in the corner. Coming out in front again. Wow. Very close play there by Savage. And they're going to bring it out offside. Savage is just looking savage. That's terrible.
Oh,
he is looking great, though. Really impressed with Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Coming through the beginning of this period, looking strong. The U.S. just looking incredibly strong to kick this game off. It's the start they needed. They're getting the jump. Del Maestro, 21 points in 22 games this season with Mississauga of the OHL. So Del Maestro having a nice little season. Canada yet to get a shot on goal. U.S. just keep hammering it in. Canada back in their own zone, looking to get it up. Clark going to send it up. Can't get knocked down by Bedard. Bedard is being watched very closely by Kenny Connors. Here comes the U.S. bringing it in. Another shot. Rebound in front. Holy cow. U.S. again coming very close. The Canadian defense had to bail out the goaltender there, knocking that one down out of the air and away from the net. Back to the point. Tipped in front. And Milic has to be quick and hold it down. As Tyson Hines going to push the U.S. player out of the way. Kenny Connors just getting in there, really mixing it up. I'm so impressed with this team so far. Where are they playing? Surf Bomb. They are playing out in Eastern Canada. They're out in the Halifax, Nova Scotia area. Beautiful, beautiful area. Never been out to Eastern Canada myself, but looks absolutely incredible. Dallas Hockey Girl in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. 7-0, the shots in favor of the United States. Let's go, Canada. It's time to wake it up. Get her going. U.S. going to win the draw again. Here's a quick shot right off the draw, and that's deflected up into the mesh. U.S. is just flying right now. They have come out in a hurry. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us today, thank you for coming in. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. Make sure you hit that like button as you come in, and of course, hit that subscribe as well. Another face-off in the Canadian zone. This time, Canada's going to win it. Taking it to the corner. It's turned over. Nolan Allen turns it over to Snuggard. U.S. battling hard and deep. In the corner, Snuggard gets it back to the point. Working through. Coming in. Two U.S. players in front looking for the deflection. It was Cooley and Gauthier. Cutter Gauthier both in there looking for the deflections. They just could not get a piece of it. So the U.S. coming closer and closer with every puck drop. My great-grandfather's from Glace Bay, a fisherman who came from Scotland. Oh, very cool. Nova Scotia is where they do locks and stuff. Lots of stuff. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful area out there. One day, I'd love to go and see it. Puck is dropped. Canada's going to win this one. They have the puck. Korchinski's going to play it ahead. Canada turns it over just inside their own line. Little bad play there. Working it back around. Canada's going to pick this one up. They're going to bounce it off the boards. Here they come. Beck gets it ahead. Canada now working in, trying to get something towards the U.S. net. Having all kinds of trouble. Fantilli, he misses the puck. U.S. is going to pick it up. They're going to go high off the glass and down the ice. That's exactly how you defend your own zone. Use the boards, use the glass. Road Warrior, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes Beck. He's working through. Can't get it in deep, but the U.S. brings it deep themselves. They're going to play it around the boards. Here's Lane Hudson. Going to pass it around. Stolen. Here it comes Gaucher. Coming in, putting it across in front. Wow, Canada finally gets a chance. Ostaptev getting close in there, but not a great scoring opportunity. I don't even think he got it on the net. I think he hit the side of the net. Canada holding it in. Hines trying to feed it ahead. Can't get it in there. And it's going to come up and out. Canada, the crowd is calling for a penalty. The crowd wants to delay a game. The official indicates it's a delay a game, and it looks like Dylan Duke, the double D, Dylan Duke, is going to get a penalty here. The refs are having a conversation. They're discussing it. William, how's it going? Your dad is from Nova Scotia. Awesome. We have a lot of friends who watch our streams from out east. Hopefully a lot of them have had a chance to catch a game while the tournament's been out there. Dal's got the potato soup hot. Yes, please. Send it my way. Love some potato soup. So it was initially called a penalty. Yeah, there you go. So they're having a conversation. Dylan Duke. So they're waving, saying, no, it is not a penalty. It did indeed hit the glass on the way out. So no penalty for the United States. Canada does have the draw deep within their zone. Puck is won by the United States. United States bringing it around. Working the side of the net. It's squeezed free. Bedard couldn't quite get a stick on it. Now these stats in the middle of the screen, I do have to refresh them manually. So we'll refresh it manually every so often. Evan, welcome back in. I got you set up in the back end, so your gamble should work for you now. All of our new channel members who came in recently will have an opportunity to gamble. And the puck goes over the glass again. And it's double D again. This time he is going to the box. Dylan Duke twice throws it off the glass. The first time catches it. This time does not. He's going to go to the box. Canada gets an opportunity for 2 minutes or less on the power play. So Bedard was coming in, really forcing him, and Duke was just trying to get it out, but unfortunately he missed the top of the glass. Very, very close. If you're coming in, again, hit that like button. We're sitting a few likes away from 50. Let's see if we can get it up to 50 likes. Coming around, U.S. gets it to the line, and it just comes out. Canada with a poor play. Wow. U.S. almost had a great opportunity on just a horrific turnover by Team Canada. Canada's going to back this one up. They got 1:44 to go here in the power play. Here comes Connor Bedard, the Canadian superstar. He's going to pass it ahead. Taking it in, Canada's going to route it back to the point. Taking a look, Zellweger over to Bedard, back to Zellweger. Zellweger at the point, gives it to Bedard. Bedard's starting to work his way up. Tries to feed it in front, stolen by the U.S. Zellweger holds it in. He takes a wrist shot. That deflects to the corner. The U.S. hammered up the boards. Bedard grabs it, sends it across. Big shot by Canada, and a great save by the American goaltender. Canada still has it in. Back to Bedard. Bedard going across ice. Back to Zellweger. Zellweger to Bedard. Somebody shoot the puck. U.S. doing a great job taking away the lanes. There's a shot by Bedard that hits the leg and comes back out. Bedard with the puck again. Cross ice. Oh, Othman had it. And another quick shot. Othman had the one-timer, but he elected to stop it first. Then he bounced it to Wright in the slot. Wright took the shot, and the goalkeeper made a brilliant save. Canada starting to get some opportunities on this power play. They need to settle down. You can tell right now they're scrambling a little bit. They're squeezing their sticks a little too tight. They just need to settle down. Hoffman with the opportunity. Wright had the opportunity. And this goalkeeper for the United States, Trey Augustine, just looking mighty, mighty strong. Ryad, what's going on? Welcome in. So right off the draw, another quick shot, and that's covered up. So we're going to get another face-off. 52 seconds to go in the Canadian power play. Let's see if they can get it going. There we go. Likes moving up. 10 likes away from 50 now. Canada's going to win the draw, sending it around the corner. U.S. kind of cut it off for a moment. Sam Lipkin doing a nice job. Back to the point. Stankoven back to the point for Clark. Clark's going to send it in. Looking for the tip in front was Gauthier, and the goaltender makes the save. So Canada now finally throwing some pucks to the net. This is exactly what they need to do. Looking at these two goaltenders, Milik and Augustine, they rank second and third. So they're doing really, really good. KC, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, under 20, Surfo, under 20. These are our babies in the hockey world. Coming across, back to the point. Zellweger with the puck to Bedard. Bedard taking a look, takes a shot, hits escape. Zellweger holds that in. Sending it over to Gunther, back to Zellweger. Zellweger trying to create some space, gets it to Bedard. Connor Bedard trying to do a little toe drag, loses the puck, and the U.S. is going to get that out and down the ice. 15 seconds to go. Here it comes Canada. Up the ice, carrying it in. Canada working through. Another nice defensive play by Team USA. They're looking sharp. A quick shot from a sharp angle. That's going to go just wide. Zellweger holds it in at the point. Going around behind the net. Othman's going to miss that. U.S. is going to pick it up. Ridley is going to play it back. This is going to come off the glass, and it's going to go out of play again. So Cooley, he's got the first goal to open it up. They're going to take a commercial break. What an incredible start to this hockey game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. My name is Sam. This is a Samwelb12 Experience. We've been following Team Canada all throughout these World Junior games, and they have been so much fun to watch. They did not disappoint. Of course, Canada lost that first game against the Czechs. That was tough to swallow, but then they came back, been hammering at home. It was a close game against Slovakia just the other night, and then here we are against Team USA. US has had some tough times of their own. They've had a pretty solid tournament, except they did have one loss along the way as well, but that really fired them up. And these kids know how to compete. These kids want to compete. They want to win. So it's unfortunate that this isn't the gold medal game, because one of these teams is going to go for the bronze. The other one is going to go for the gold. And both these teams are very much deserving. Andrew, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Jeff, hello there. Welcome in. Jeff, that YouTube channel is going to be taken down in a heartbeat. They don't mess around with these Canada games. They've been taking streams down left, right, and center. So I would not trust it. Hang out here, have some fun, and this is going to be a great game. There we are, 50 likes on the board. Thank you all so much. All right, let's get it back going. Puck is dropped. Stankoven wins it, gets it to Bedard, but it's stolen by the US of A. Coming all the way down. They're going to roll it in. US in hard on the forecheck. Trying to pull it ahead. Canada can't get it out of their own zone. Now Bedard steals it on the side. He kind of gets spun around, loses the puck, can't chip it out. U.S. coming right through, picked up by Canada. Gorchinski, he's going to get it out. But the U.S. picks it up. Here they come again. Cooley spinning around. Cooley, boy, does Cooley look great. Cooley with the puck, turning around, going across ice, bobbles it there. Here comes the U.S. again. Quick shot, it's there. Milic, he has it, open net. Oh, what a save by Milic. He comes sprawling across with the blocker and the stick, and he makes a brilliant save. Thank you, new subscribers, coming in and hitting that subscribe button. Really appreciate that. Canada behind the net, buzzing around, spinning around. Yes, positive vibes. Thank you, Jeff. Milstad's going to drop it off. Quick shot, that's going to go just wide. In the corner. U.S., they are buzzing. They are flying. Working it down low. Here comes Lucius centering it in front. And McGrody, what an opportunity. U.S. still with it. They are circling around. U.S. is just dominating the pace of play right now. Back to the point with a huge howitzer. That gets knocked down and put to the side. U.S. still in there. They're winning all the little battles right now. U.S. cycling around. As a Canadian, this hurts to hear you. Code. It really does. I agree with you. All right, Harley, have a great dinner. Back in front, McGorley.
Let's go.
Just really ripping around. KC coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so very much. Zellweger, long pass, trying to get it ahead. Coming through, that gets knocked down. The U.S. now back on the horse. U.S. coming into the Canadian zone, throwing it in front. That gets deflected. Back to the point. Coming in. And here comes Canada. Canada working their way in. Quick shot, rebound. No, Augustine makes a great save. Canada with it. Othman gives it back to the point. Oh, and they lose it. Clark just had it roll off his stick. Here comes the U.S. They're going to throw this one down. We got less than 10 minutes to go here in the first period, and it's been all U.S. Here's a break for Canada. Gauthier coming in, and he has it knocked off his stick. Ryan Utko, what a great play. And here comes the U.S. coming in. They're going to drop it back to the point. Quick shot, and the U.S. scores! Again, heartbreak for Canada. Kenny Connors is going to put the United States of America up 2-0 over the Canadians. The Canadians just have not been able to get going here today. NotMyCircus, what's going on? Welcome in. Unbelievable. What a start. So this shot from Hughes hits the post, and it just stays out. So we thought Milic made that great stick save moments ago. Hughes actually hit the post. And this time coming in, a great save by Milic. The rebound goes right to the United States forward. The Canadian defender just not taking his man. And the United States is able to put that one in to go up 2-0. What a start to the game for this U.S. team. Canada almost needs a timeout to settle themselves down. The crowd's starting to get the Let's Go Canada chant. Let's get the Let's Go Canada here in our chat, all the Canadian fans. Let's get it going. There's a big hit laying out the U.S. player. Canada going to take this one back around. The U.S. is going to clear it out. Canada back to get it. The puck kind of hits the loose stick. Beck gets it ahead. Here comes Canada. Triton wants the wave. And when Triton wants the wave, Triton gets the wave. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the virtual wave started. I'm going to count it down, and then we'll use the hands up emojis. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's wave time. Get the virtual wave flowing. Oh, these stats are killing me. Coming back around. Hughes looking really, really strong. Here comes Gauthier coming in. He's going to roll that right on net, and that is stopped. They're going to go to another commercial break. Domi, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. So we will get the wave. We'll keep the wave going. Hey! Aim crazy. Calm down. Only the first period aim, but they need to step it up. They don't want to get down any further, or they're going to have a tough, tough time coming back. Canada needs to get their act together. They're playing real sloppy. They've had a few chances, but the U.S. just looks way stronger in this game. Way stronger so far. There it is. We'll keep it going. Hey, oh no. Let's go Leafs. Comes in and drops a freeze. We get the wave freeze. There we go, dropping the freeze. If you are just coming in, just so you know, you are earning points just from being here. With those points, you are able to redeem them for different graphics, to control the host, to bring things up on the screen. So you do have that ability with your points. Of course, all of our channel members have access to not only the custom emojis, but have access to the exclusive in-chat gamble game where you can gamble your points to try and earn points faster. Okay, so they're just coming back for the commercial break. Hopefully this few minutes was enough time for Canada to regroup. 8:16 left to go in the first period. Canada's going to win it. They're going to drop back. Quick shot in front, tipped in by the man, Connor Bedard. That is exactly what we needed. Connor Bedard to get it in and get it going. There you go. Now it's a 2-1 hockey game. Told you. Let's go Canada. That's right. Unbelievable. So Joshua Waugh coming in. You're going to send this across. Bedard gets there, gets the stick on it. Great play, Del Maestro, sending it across, and Bedard just seeing it the whole way. How this puck got through to Bedard is, who knows? It was incredible. Whatever. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight. As you are coming in, hit that like, hit that subscribe. 3 subs away from 43-20. Puck is dropped. This is going to be picked up by Canada. They're going to put it in. Clark sends it down deep in the corner. Othman chasing it. He cannot get it. Here comes the U.S. They're going to turn it around. Bringing it into the Canadian zone. Del Maestro and Waugh getting the assist on Bedard's goal. And this is going to be, I think, an icing call coming all the way down the ice. So back to the Canadian zone. So this is the man, Connor Bedard, continuing to add points to his record, continuing to add goals to his record. Great play. Great face-off play. Let's go. Congrats to Czechia. Can't wait for Canada to play them a rematch of Boxing Day. We got to get there first. We cannot count out this U.S. team. The U.S. team has been the better team for the first 12 minutes. Oh, Colin coming in and dropping the robot. Milic is going to make a quick save. Going to drop the robot on me. It was only a matter of time before somebody was going to find that. There we go. Redeeming the robot, making me get up, having to use the points. Now the good thing is the robot redeem does have a cooldown period, so it can't be used every 5 minutes. How do you check how many points you have? Exclamation mark points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you have earned. Canada has it behind the net. Shots are 16-10. Here comes the Canada working it through. Canada again coming through, taking a shot. That was a bad choice by Gauthier. Should have passed that across. Here's Canada coming back around. They're maneuvering around the perimeter over at the half boards, sending it down low. There's Ostyopchuk sending it across. Canada coming in, and that's going to go to the corner. This line just can't get it going. Dean has the puck. Going to put it in the corner. Sending it around. Ostyopchuk again, trying to come out in front. Has it taken away. Great play there by Lucius. Big shot. That's going to be knocked aside. Lucius again, getting it around. Passing it ahead. Here comes the U.S. They're going to get it out into neutral territory. Circling around for Canada. Working their way up. Coming down low in the corner. Coming in with a big hit. A thunderous hit is Adam Fantelli. Huge hit in the corner. Beck going to play it down in the corner. Fantelli, he's trying to dig it out. Fantelli gets turned around. Beck in there working hard. Gets it over to Fantelli. He's watched by 2 Americans. Fantelli muscles it. Gets it to the front of the net. But the U.S. steals it and puts it in the corner. Here comes the U.S. bringing it out of their zone. Working through the neutral zone. Canada's going to stand up and knock that one down. Nice play. Hudson couldn't get in. Canada has the puck. Beck bounces it out. U.S. has it in the neutral zone. They're setting it up. Kenny Connors, one of the goal scorers here. He's going to put this one down deep. Canada calling for it. Here comes Clark. Clark going to send it across. Canada on their horses. Allen's going to dump it in. Wraps around behind the net. Canada trying to get there. They can't. And they're going to say again, the U.S. chips this over the glass. Are they going to say no penalty, or did this touch something? Bedard's hands went up right away looking for a call. I don't think they're going to get it. So it goes over the glass. We got a stoppage in the play, and they're taking another commercial break. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible hockey game this is off to being. It's going to be a great evening. I got such an itch. Thank you for joining us here. My name is Sam. We love our hockey here. We follow Canada. We follow the Toronto Maple Leafs. And in fact, yesterday we were doing the Blues and the Leafs game, and it was absolutely incredible. 5-5 going into overtime. And unfortunately, it did not go the Leafs' way. Depending on what happens here tonight, tomorrow, we are either going to have the gold medal game if Canada moves on. If they do not, we are going to have the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Seattle Kraken. So one way or another, we're going to have a game for you. It's just a matter if it's going to be Canada at 6:30 or the Leafs at 7 o'clock. Snoopy, what's going on? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Hope you are doing well. Just crazy. The way these games are played, there's so much fun. The talent on these teams is incredible. And this is one of the things I love about this tournament each and every year, is it gives us a chance to see the stars of tomorrow and what they can do. So it was Fantelli absolutely running over Luke Mittelstadt in a huge hit in the corner. Just a big one. Beck also with another big hit on that shift against Bridley. So a couple big hits here by the Canadians, trying to rattle some cages, help get themselves in. Can they put another one on the board? So it looks like there's some ice repairs happening. This, they said, is the third game of the day. Of course, we had the other semifinal game earlier, and so the ice is not so great. So the ice crew is out there. They're working away. To begin with, there's been some challenges with this ice as they've been building the layers on top of the Moosehead's ice. So it's been really tough to keep it cool evenly throughout. So there's been ice challenges all tournament, but they're out there doing some repairs right now, and they want to try and make sure this is as even as it can be for both of these teams. That's right, Jeff. Skate boy, skate. Gotta get her going. So Bedard looking good so far. He's being watched like crazy. The U.S. putting the shadow on him. He has the most points with Canada in a single tournament in 6 games played. Tonight being the 7th, he has 22 points. So game number 7 today will put him at 23. That's more than Gretzky. It's more than Lindros. It's more than Braden Shen. It's more than Mason McTavish. Connor Bedard is the real deal. So there's some conversation. There's some conversation about the state of the ice with both benches. This is interesting. So they're trying to repair it. They're trying to figure it out. There's 6 minutes, just under 6 minutes to go. So it's not like you're going to end the period now, right? You're not going to end the period and let them to fix it. So the officials are having some conversations upstairs. I can see in the background the ice crew is shoveling some snow around. They're spraying water. They're trying to even it around. And it looks like where the ice is having some problems is where the ice meets the boards. Because what happens is as it deteriorates, you kind of get a little slope, right? As the ice goes into the boards, it doesn't remain flat. It starts to slope down. That obviously is going to change the angle of the puck if you shoot the puck around. It is also very dangerous if you go and skate through there. It could trip you up and knock you down. So it's not as cold, and it's not holding as well they thought it would after all the action it's seen there today. Plus, they're saying, with the temperatures outside out east, it's unseasonably warm, so it's creating some humidity inside the rink. So a long time out here as they're trying to repair the ice. Does this go to Canada's advantage? Does this go to the advantage of the United States? Canada was getting the momentum going. They were getting the build-up. They had a couple of big hits to go. I think this is a good opportunity to have both teams just kind of rest a little bit, get back in here, let Canada get back and going. Harley, what's going on? Who scored? Which goal? If you missed the Canadian goal, it was Connor Bedard. Bedard scored from Del Maestro and Waugh. So the officials, they're taking a look at the ice. They want to make sure that the holes that were found are patched up. They look good. They show a close-up of the ice. It looks okay. So they're going to drop it face off in the United States zone. It's won by Canada, and here's Zellweger. Takes a quick shot that's deflected high and over the net. Behind the net, Canada's still working on it. U.S. is going to pick it up. They're going to flip it along the boards. Bedard trying to keep it in. He does momentarily. Zellweger keeps it in again. Quick shot in front of the net. That's picked up by the U.S. They're going to send it down. Here comes the U.S. 3-on-3. Gauthier drops it back. And it's stolen by the Canadians. Stankoven made the steal. Here's another steal coming in. 3-on-2 for Canada. Here's a fourth man coming in. Pass back. Oh, Zellweger had an open net and it rolled off his stick. Now he's going to try and jam it in the side. Can't do it. Stankoven, the side of the net. He gets pushed into the boards. Bedard comes in to help him out. Bedard working through. Stankoven still pressed against the boards. Bedard gets it back to Zellweger. Zellweger, little wrister. That gets knocked down. Waugh going in to pick it up. He's going to run into Snugard. Waugh's going to send it back. Look, trying to keep it in. Canada can't do it at the boards. It comes out, so they're going to have to tag up. Here's Canada right back in. Del Maestro puts it in. Canada chasing it down. Clark in there. He falls. U.S. is going to pick it up. They're going to play it to the line. Canada's going to hold, and yes, it's going to come out. So Canada's going to have to tag up again. Here's Othman. Tries to play it through. It gets knocked down. U.S. is going to play it up. Canada steals it away. Othman tried to hit right. Right just couldn't get him. The pass was behind. Gonna send this around. Picked up by Canada. They cannot get it out. Now they do. Here comes Allen. He's gonna play it ahead. His pass gets picked off. Steals it right back. Allen by his own blue line. Gonna play it up. Terrible pass. Picked up by the U.S. Here's Connors again with a shot. And a big, big block. Wow, the Canadian is hurt. That was a big block by Brent Clark. I think he got at the top of the knee. He's bending the knee. He's kind of keeled over. He's trying to move around. He's struggling. Here comes the U.S. Shane Wright with a great timely stick lift. Able to get it out and down the ice so Clark can get off. Here comes the U.S. They're going to turn right back. Canada steals again and going to put it down. This is not going to be an icing call. Back to pick it up. So Clark is going straight to the Canadian dressing room after blocking that shot. The Let's Go Canada chants are starting to run around the building again. Here comes the U.S. McGrody coming in, going to take it behind the net. He gets knocked off the puck. Canada's going to play it in the corner. U.S. is just really coming on with a strong forecheck. Playing around to Gaucher. Gaucher trying to play it ahead. He can't do it. It's stolen. Now it's stolen back by Canada. Wow, the pucks are just being turned over like crazy. Here comes Canada coming through. Tries a little fancy pass. That's never going to work. Dean with a terrible pass. Here comes the U.S. stepping into the slot. Quick shot. Another block by Canada. Here, a rebound. Another shot. And another Canadian goes down. Canada blocking shots like crazy. And they're paying the price. All the way down the ice. Canada has it against the boards. Gautier's in there holding on to it. Fantilli coming in now. U.S. is going to play it around. It's right at the line. Fantilli has it. Fantilli holding in, putting it down deep. Fantilli going to chase it in the corner. There he is. Here come the more body contact. Here comes the U.S. They're going to pick it up. Tried to kick it from his skate to his stick was Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke gets it, drives the Canadian into the boards. U.S. trying to get it settled. They can't do it. It's stolen by Fantilli. He's going to flip it up all the way back down so the Americans pick it up. Sarah, what's going on? Go Canada. Here comes Duke again. He's going to drop it off as the U.S. is moving. Quick shot. And a nice save by Milic. And Milic takes a shot to the head as U.S. was coming in looking for a rebound. It was Duke coming through. He takes a shot to the head. And the Canadian player, I think it was Del Maestro, put him in a headlock and drove him to the ice. WWE style. Wow. What a flurry of events. End-to-end action. This is non-stop. Both teams are moving right now. Absolutely moving. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in and joining us tonight. We appreciate it. The likes moving up. If you haven't hit that like, hit that like. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. 2 away from 43-20. So yeah, Clark blocks that shot for Canada off the top of his knee. He's going to go right to the dressing room. Probably get evaluated. Hopefully he comes back tonight. He's been a solid defense for Team Canada. And beers on you. Oh, Triton dropping the redeem. All right, at the next whistle. 2:15 to go. Picked up by Canada. Thank you, new subscriber coming in. Here comes Canada. Working their way in. Spinning around is Stankoven. Stankoven tries to go deep in the corner. He gets it back. Gives it to Waugh. Shoot. Waugh shoots, and that goes wide. Bedard is standing all alone in front. Bedard with the tip. They finally got it to him. Bedard was standing in front of the net all alone for a good 15 seconds there. Canada couldn't get on the puck. U.S. going to bring it in. Snugard gets it knocked off his stick at the line. Coming through, picked up by Canada. Bad pass there. Tried to hit Bedard, but it was the wrong way. U.S. going to chip it around, trying to get through, trying to get past Hines. Can't do it. Hines still banging and crashing in there. Picked up now by Bridley. Bridley coming through. Nice little stick-handed move. Comes to the slot. Passes it across. Big shot there by Hughes and a nice save by Milic. Hughes just floating in with a great opportunity and a great shot. Hines behind the net. U.S. going to send it around. Back to the point. U.S. starting to set it up. Connor going to play it down low. Cycling around to Stramel. Stramel going to play it right back to the point. U.S. moving it back and forth. Canada steals. Here's a pass to Bedard. He's got one man to beat. Can he get around him? Bedard stops. He turns. He shoots. And a nice glove save there by the American goaltender. What a great play. And Augustine comes up huge. They're going to go to the commercial. All right, Triton, you redeemed the robot. Let's get another robot in there. Let's go, Canada.
We've seen this. Connor Bedard late shifts. He's been out there for a minute plus. Has the strike.
There you go. with all the points you guys are earning, you get to control the host. There are the commands. The commands will be dropped in the chat all night long. Simply by doing exclamation mark points, you can check your points. 50 seconds to go. We are under a minute here in this first period. Coming back around the net.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Let's go Leafs is redeeming cheer. It's going to have to change sides, so I got to cheer for the U.S. right now. U.S. coming around. Canada still with the puck. Come on, U.S. Get it out. They get it to the line and not out. Nice play there. Now it does come out, and Zellweger has to come back. He's being watched by Savage. Gunther's going to drop it back. Canada coming around. Canada being watched by Savage. Forcing him back all the way. Here comes Canada. Canada on the move. 15 seconds to go. Last opportunity. 12 seconds to go. Canada coming in over the line. Take a look at the clock, would you? He puts it into the corner. Canada has it behind the net. 2 Canadians, 2 U.S. side of the net. It's going to come out in front. It's in the slot. Nobody is there. The horn is going to go, and that's going to bring an end to the first period of play. Wow, what an incredible period. Let's flip over to our intermission studio. That is just wild. Hey, Suzanne, welcome in. Victoria, hello, good to see you. Thanks, everybody, from coming in. What a crazy, crazy, crazy start to this hockey game. The U.S. was able to capitalize. They were able to jump on it early, go up to a 2-0 lead. Canada was able to claw one back. So here we are at the first intermission studio, presented by Cloud9 Getaways. Chris at Cloud9, you can check him out at cloud9getaways.com or give him a call at 843-597-4123 for all your travel needs. You can find him on Instagram as well under Cloud9 Getaways. Whether you want to go to Disney, you want to book a cruise, an all-inclusive, maybe follow your sports team around, it would be awesome, the trips he can put together. And he announced here last night during this very first intermission show for the Leafs Blues game, he announced his new bucket list packages, once in a lifetime events. If you want to go to the Masters, you want to go to the World Cup, the Daytona 500, the Indy 500, you want to do something big and spectacular, reach out to Chris. He can definitely put a trip together that includes the event, the hotel, transportation, all that good stuff. Kel wants to know, can you buy junior hockey cards? You can. There are some junior hockey cards that are sold out there. To be completely honest, I haven't seen kind of the junior hockey cards. If you're looking as an investment, I wouldn't suggest investing in the junior hockey cards. I don't see them holding their value all that much. On the go with CeeLo in the house. What's going on, CeeLo? What I do see are the young guns. So if you wait till they're drafted and you look for Upper Deck Series 1 or Series 2, depending on where they are, you get their young gun card. Those are the ones that hold value. Now, a couple of years ago, Tim Hortons did a set for Team Canada. They published out some Canadian hockey cards where they revisited all of Team Canada. They had some juniors, some pros in there, the women as well. So Tim Hortons did a nice job. They didn't do it this time around. I think it was actually for the Olympics that Tim Hortons published their card set. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, Kelly, would be a cool collection. So there are some, I think there's some CHL cards. I think you can get OHL cards as well. Not 100% sure, but I think there's some WHL as well. So lots of cards going around. So as we talked about it, U.S. jumping out to a 2-1 lead. Here are your goal scores. Yeah, Coyotes Young Gun cards. I got lots of those. I'll be waiting for my Logan Cooley. You know what's going to happen, Gator Ghost? It's funny you say that. D, how's it going? Welcome in. It's funny you talk about Arizona. You know, when we've been breaking all of our hockey cards, we've been getting all the Arizona Young Guns. Now that Logan Cooley is going to appear, watch, I won't get him. The one Arizona player you want to get, he won't be the one I get. And talking about Logan Cooley, he is the one who scored the first goal of the game. Triton on a freeze. I'm trying to give the stats. All right, one freeze coming up. All right, so here it is. Logan Cooley, he opened the scoring from Ryan Ufko and Jimmy Snuggard. Then Kenny Connors. Connors coming in. He makes it 2-0 from Stremel and Bridley. And then the Canadian sensation, Connor Bedard, he puts in another one from Del Maestro and Waugh to put Canada down by only one. And that was just what Canada needed to help them pick up the momentum. The rest of that period was spectacular. They played really, really, really well and impressive, but they are just not able to put another one up on the boards. Now, taking a look at some of the other stats, total shots on goal, 13 for Canada, 18 for the United States. Both goalkeepers making some clutch saves. Only one penalty, and that went to the American Double D, Dylan Duke. He got the penalty for putting it up over the glass, a little delay of game. Canada not able to convert. Now on the face-off side, Canada has been coming back strong in the face-off circle. 16 wins to 11. That's about 60% to 40% for Canada in the face-off circles. Now, both teams have been hitting hard, both teams getting some puck possession time, but I think the U.S. has really been owning Canada in terms of quality scoring opportunities. So it's been just a wild events. Onyx, how's it going? Good to see ya. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Jonathan, what's going on? I saw a box of Upper Deck that came with a few O-Pee-Chee add-on. Yeah, so what they've been doing, Jonathan, in Upper Deck Series 2, and sometimes in what they call Extended, which is really their Series 3, they've been doing O-Pee-Chee inserts as some added inserts. So there's always an opportunity to get a rookie of, one of these other brands. And until recently, the O-Pee-Chee rookies have done okay. It's not like back in the day, right, where if you had a Brett Hull or Steve Yzerman O-Pee-Chee rookie, they were worth, a tremendous amount. The O-Pee-Chee rookies today, not worth that much, but they've been starting to pick up. If you have the big guns, the McDavids, the Matthews, even the Marner are starting to go for some decent dollars, but nowhere near the actual Upper Deck young guns. Phantom, how's it going? Welcome in. But it's good to see, like, these kids, obviously, coming into next year, we expect to see Connor Bedard drafted number 1, talking about, the hockey card to get, the hot hockey card to get. The year that Connor Bedard gets the draw, and it might not be Upper Deck Series 1 next year. It might be Series 2, so you have to watch. But if you're looking to invest in some hockey cards, he is the guy to get. You get a good Connor Bedard, you send it and get it graded, and that will pay dividends down the road for sure. I believe Connor McDavid, if you have a Connor McDavid hockey card right now and it's graded a 9.5 out of 10, you're probably sitting on like $2,500. So it's a nice little payday for somebody who, could have opened it up in a $5 pack of cards or a $110 box of cards. So definitely fun to have. GP Sports Cards, talking about sports cards, and here comes GP Sports Cards. Welcome in. Bedard to Arizona, we'll all cry. Wouldn't that be something, though, if Bedard and Cooley end up playing together? That wouldn't be so bad. That wouldn't be so bad at all. And GP, let me ask you, I assume since you're GP Sports Cards, you have some knowledge around the sports cards. If you could recommend, if there's people out there today and they're looking to start picking up some guys that they could invest in, besides the real expensive guys, the Matthews, the McDavids, who would you suggest are kind of the, some decent young guns to start a collection with today? I'd be curious to hear your opinion. And of course, you never know, right? The fun thing with hockey cards, you never know what's going to happen. Years ago, there was somebody named Tage Thompson who came into the NHL. How about a Gretzky rookie graded 9.5? Cloud, nice. I wish that I'd be retiring. No, I probably wouldn't retire, but that would be a nice little payday. Tessie, how's it going? Did you guys watch that? Yeah, it was a great game going into overtime. That was absolutely incredible. Rio, there's a good one right there. Welcome in, by the way. Caulfield card. Always a nice pickup. You can get Caulfield for a decent price right now. He's going to be great. Dallas, Jason Robertson, that's a good one to pick up. I was starting to tell the story, Tage Thompson. I picked up a Tage Thompson just through my boxes, and I'm like, who's this Tage Thompson kid? Started doing some research, sees, 6'6", big boy. I put that one away, and look what he's doing the last 2 years. Tage Thompson has just exploded. His value is starting to go up and up. So you never know what's going to happen when you get some of these guys that maybe you don't know who they are. Maybe you heard they were good in juniors. Maybe they pan out. Maybe they don't. Look at Nick Robertson. Jason Robertson brother plays for the Leafs. A great example. Onyx Sam, my fan mail goes to the same UPS store. Onyx, are you serious? That's funny, man. That is really, really funny. So you're that close, eh? Wow. That's awesome. Very small world. Very small world. We should talk offline. That's very funny. Caulfield is a good pickup. You could probably get him for what, about $80 right now. You never know what he's going to do. So hard to say. Stick to the big market teams. Always good if they develop. Yeah. So Nick Robertson, here's a guy, had all the promise in the world, right? I got a couple of his young guns, got them cheap. What were they, $15? And all the promise in the world, holding out. It's been injury after injury after injury. He doesn't come out, can't move through. So you never know. Then there's a guy like Andreas Janssen. He was another guy, with the Leafs, little bulldog in the Marlies, led them to a couple championships, came to the Leafs, showed a lot of promise, goes to New Jersey, and career disappears. He's somebody that I picked up all kinds of rookies of, and variants and auto cards and that. So you never know. It's always tough to pick which is the guy that's going to explode and really bring you that value. Collected heavily from 1970 till 1980. Nice. So you got a lot of good cards in that set, I'm sure. Even throughout the 80s, it was okay. But then, of course, when it hits the 90s, everything was mass produced, and that stuff just really isn't worth much at all, unfortunately, because I got tons of it. That's when I got into cards, was kind of the late 80s, early 90s. Sam, did you hear Morgan Riley and Tessa Virtue are engaged? Yes. And a very, very big congratulations to the happy power couple. Getting engaged. That's awesome. I'm so happy for them. I love Tessa Virtue. She's incredible. Such an amazing skater. And Morgan Riley as well. I mean, what are you going to say about him? So they are two you'd love to see on the ice at a family skate. Andreas Janssen' crazy timeline from 34 points last year to AHL. I know it's Andreas Janssen. You never would have suspected, right? And that's the thing with the NHL. And I mean, not that it's fun for the players, but as hockey fans, it's fun and frustrating to watch because you pick these players, you cheer for these players. And if you're like me, I always like to get a name on a jersey who not a lot of people have. And it's bit me in the butt so many times because then the guys get traded or they sign elsewhere and there's no loyalty anymore. You don't really get those. Some of the guys I used to get hockey jerseys from were guys that I really liked. Alan McCauley, if you remember Alan McCauley from back in the day with the Leafs. Again, all the potential in the world, was supposed to have some skill, played decently, was an assistant captain on the team for a while, and then career fizzled out. I was a huge Kirk Muller fan, and Kirk Muller came to Toronto. I didn't see a lot of people wearing a Muller jersey, so I went out, I got a Kirk Muller jersey. Literally, the day I went to pick it up, he was traded and he was gone. So I'm like, great, that was a bust. So there's been lots of guys like that over the years. Sergei Berzin was a jersey I didn't get, but I wanted to. Another one in recent days, Ilya Mikheyev. I was a huge Mikheyev fan, and I'm like, if I get another Leaf jersey, I want to get a Mikheyev jersey. Well, good thing I didn't, because he hasn't gone anywhere. So now I've decided I have to go with the big names because I'd like to have a jersey for a player who's sticking around for a little bit. So I got my John Tavares jersey sitting here that I picked up, which I'm very, very happy with. You have a Clark hockey card. Nice, Elizabeth. Wendell Clark, always a great pickup. If you have the Wendell Clark rookie, that's a great pickup, a good find, good to have. The thing I love, especially about these tournaments, you get to see all these young guns. Shane Wright's going to have his card coming out soon. You're going to have all these kids with hockey cards coming out soon. So when you get them, you'll be able to say, oh, yes, I got the Zellweger, I got the Bedard, I got the Wright, I got the Cooley, the Dylan Duke. And it makes it fun because then you can see how good they were in juniors to how they progressed. I need a Tavares jersey. Elizabeth, I would definitely take a look around. You can find some good sales. I actually got mine, not that I want to give them a shout out because their customer service was terrible at the end of the day. Hey, Noah, but Pro Hockey Life online, we got a really good deal on the Tavares jersey. It was on sale. So check Pro Hockey Life if you're, in and around where where they deliver to, and maybe you can still find one there. But if you have any issues, again, their customer service was absolutely dreadful. So I'll give Pro Hockey Life the shout out because they had a good sale, but your customer service sucks. Your agents were good. It just took forever for them to get anything done. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming in. We're talking juniors, we're talking hockey cards, we're having a lot of fun here today. I wish we had Upper Deck World Junior boxes right now, but it's delayed. Yeah, that's everything that's going on right now. Everything's been delayed. And the prices, of course, just going up and up and up. Preston, I don't have an actual timer of the intermissions, but it should be back momentarily. We'll see when they come back after this commercial break. They'll show a couple highlights and we'll know they're about ready to come back. But yeah, all these delays are crazy. I don't even know when Upper Deck Series 2 comes out. I haven't looked. I got my set going. I got my Owen Power Young Gun. I got my Bernier's Young Gun. And I was happy with a couple of those. I didn't get the I didn't get a couple of the other guys, some of the Minnesota guys, but that's okay. We'll leave them out there, and it's just always a lot of fun. Upper Deck made in China. I guess so. I'm not sure where it's made. I like a Gilmore jersey and a Wendell Clark. Yeah, absolutely. Again, two of the best Leafs of all time. They're definitely up there, Gilmore and Clark. I had a chance to meet Wendell Clark. Super nice guy. Very, very quiet. He was cool. I also had a chance to meet Gilmore on a couple of occasions. Gilmore, super friendly. Super, super nice. Wasn't afraid to, didn't kind of brush you off when you went up to say hi, would have a conversation as long as you were being respectful. If you stood over him for an hour, he probably would be pretty ticked off, but he was a pretty nice guy. Devo coming in, checking in from Mexico. Go Canada. Absolutely. So yeah, they're just showing the quality of shot locations. Canada has only had one good high quality shot that they put in. US has had two. All the other shots have been coming from way far away. Gilmore was huge jersey in St. Louis. Oh, I'd imagine. Gilmore was such a big name. Everywhere he went, just really turned around doing really good. Give me his phone. I wish I had his phone number. All right, so they're getting ready to come back. Let's get ready to join the game as they're getting ready to drop the puck. So we're just going to flip some of our graphics around, and we're going to head over to the game screen as they're getting ready to drop that puck and get the second period back underway. This has been a tough one. This first period, it was a little tough to watch. The U.S., if you're a U.S. fan, you loved it. But as a Canadian fan, it was all U.S. Canada is lucky that they're only down by one at the end of the period here. So we're going to get our stats refreshed. We're going to get everything in order for when they drop this puck. I can agree as a St. Louis fan. Yeah, he was great as a Blue. Listen, so was Cujo, right? Cujo was great as a St. Louis Blue. Comes over to Toronto, was great. You had that big moment with Gilmore on Toronto with the behind the net wraparound for the win on Cujo. So many good moments of them all together. Henry, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. They are coming back. We're about ready to drop that puck. Good old days of hockey, the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Yep, and then it all went downhill. It all went downhill. No, I'm just kidding. It's still good. It's just the game is so different. And you have to be able to recognize that. It's so hard to compare the players of today to the players of yesterday because the games are just so different. All right, teams are going to start 5-on-5 as we're getting ready to drop the puck. Hopefully they got the ice issues resolved. And here we go. It is game on. Canada puts it right down in the U.S. zone to start this period off. They're going to come away, but they miss it. Here comes the U.S. 3-on-2 back. The U.S. coming across into the slot. Quick shot. Wow. And Milic, he didn't see where it was, but he made the save. Very lucky stop by the Canadian goaltender. Wow. KC, what's going on? I got a pic of me hugging the Stanley Cup. That is awesome. That's a great picture. That's one of the good things when you come down to the Hockey Hall of Fame here in Toronto, is you have the ability to get your picture with the Stanley Cup. Always a nice one. Well, only one of those decades did not include Yager. Chris, that's awesome. Canada's going to win the draw. In fact, Jaromir Jagr had a goal the other day. He continues his point streak across the pond. Coming around, Canada trying to fish it out of the corner. Holding up there. Nice job by Behrens. Now it's going to come back to Zellweger at the point. Zellweger's going to go off the boards, trying to squeak in, trying to get it through. Quick shot that's deflected up and at a play. So nice play is Zellweger working his way through. Some conversations taking place on the ice amongst players. Emotions are super, super high in this game. Thank you for all the likes. The likes continue to roll in. Let's get those likes closer to 100. We're about 30 likes away. If you haven't hit that like, hit that like. And kindly, if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe. Remember to come back for lots more hockey all season long. Remember that when the Nike store opened up Lorient, they did a tournament with Leaf players for table hockey. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I would love an electronic bubble hockey table. Here's a quick shot. Canada has it. They score. They put it in. And it's Stan Coven. Talking about bubble hockey the Canadian way. And Logan Stankoven reacts and he puts that in the side of the net. What a play, Canada. That's how you get it going. They took a break at the intermission and they got the maple syrup power going. They've loaded up on the sugar and Stankoven, the pass comes through and he just puts it in. What a great play. A little shot. Nice stop there. The rebound comes out. They put it across and Stankoven puts it in. Absolutely incredible. Did you see that, Dallas? Amazing. It's not the Stanley Cup, but I got to hold the Lombardi trophy. Oh, Chris, that's awesome. Anytime you get a photo or get to be near a championship trophy is awesome. So there we go. It's a whole new ball game now, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2-2. Stankoven with his third of the tournament. None have been bigger from Roy and Clark. There it is. Thank you, subscriber, coming in and putting us up to 43-20. The crowd is getting loud. They are roaring there. Positive vibes. Let's keep it going. Logan Stankoven getting the job done. Puck is going to be chipped ahead. Canada racing down to get it. They're starting to win the little battles now. U.S. has it in the corner. They're going to bring it out of the zone. But Canada puts it right back in. So they're going to tag up. And they're going to be on the move. Let's give the scoreboard a little nudge here. Come on, scoreboard. Get back in action. Give it a little nudge. Oh, sometimes these scoreboards take a few minutes. It'll come back. Coming back around. It is 2-2. 18 minutes to go now. U.S. can't hold it in the line. It's going to come out. Canada chips it all the way down. They're going to get in there. Chase is on. In the corner, back-to-back in the slot. Quick shot off the crossbar. Off the pipe. How do you do that? I was wondering, why did you pass that off? You had the shot. And the puck is now going to go up and at a play. Wow, Fantilli had it. Money. And he just buries it off the post. Holy cow. What a way to start this period for Canada. Beck got it right out in the slot. It was there. I thought they were going to take the shot from the high slot. But instead, it was Clark who passed it back. And Fantilli from a sharp angle just goes off the iron. Good to see Clark back. Glad to see he's okay after blocking that shot off the knee. Sam, are they relying too hard on Bedard? I can prep. That's a good question. I don't think so. They're starting to move the puck around. Bedard is being shadowed pretty good. So they're going to have to go to game plan 2 and 3. They can't rely on Bedard the whole time. Coming out in front. Shot by the U.S. and a nice save. Back to the point. U.S. starting to get it set up. It's stolen by Othman. And we got a whistle. We got a penalty coming up. Slashing call coming to Canada as the momentum is building. Dylan Gunther's going to get the slash. Dallas wants the wave. Let's give her the wave. Fire up the boys to kill this penalty. I'll count it down. Get your wave hands ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's wave time. So a little slash on the forearm. Anytime you hit the gloves or the arms, that's going to be a penalty every single time. Hey. So let's see how Canada can defend the United States, as they're going to go to the power play for 2 minutes or less as Gunther goes off for slashing. Here we go. U.S. wins the draw, petting it across. Big shot and a great save by Milic. He had to stand tall, and Canada gets it out and down the ice. Thank you, new subscriber coming in. Here comes Cooley. He's going to bring it in. Quick shot, and Del Maestro's going to fight it off, and Canada gets it out and down the ice again. 1.5 minutes to go. Here comes the U.S. as they're continuing to put pressure. Turnover, stolen by Waugh. Waugh breaking in. He's going to carry it. He's got a man going to the front of the net. Can't get the pass over. Waugh's going to continue chasing on the forecheck. Nice little play there. Waugh throwing the body around. Steals it again. Great job by Waugh. Joshua Waugh, incredible on the penalty kill here. Banneker comes in to help out, and they force the U.S. back. They just killed off about 30 seconds. Absolutely incredible. Hey! U.S. spinning around. They're going to play it back, eating up even more time. 55 seconds now to go in the power play. Stolen by the Canadians. Oh, they can't get a jump through. Breakaway coming in. Here comes the United States. Quick shot, Milic coming up huge. U.S. still has it. They got to keep their composure. Here's another shot that's going to go wide. Lucius had a breakaway, and he couldn't get it past the Canadian keeper. Milic standing tall. Let's go, Canada. Hey, we'll keep her going. 30 seconds to go in the U.S. power play. Canada doing a good job fighting them off. Coming through, the U.S. picks it up. Quick shot, and another great save by Milic. It was Lucius again. Lucius has had a couple opportunities here. Now it comes Blake putting it across. Here's a big shot that hits a leg. Canada gets it to the line and not out. Uthgo. Another big shot and another big block, and Uthgo keeps it in again. Canada trying to steal again. That's going to do it. The power play has expired. The U.S. still has it. Blake walking in, kicks it to the side. Milic makes a beautiful save. Here comes Canada, 2-on-1. Canada, 3-on-1 now. Pass comes across. They tried to play it back. Canada totally pooched the 3-on-1. They tried to make an extra pass, and it's stolen by the United States. It's a 1-on-1 coming the other way. Turned away. Canada can't get it out. It's held in by Bridley coming in. Quick shot and a nice save there. Milic giving up a big juicy rebound though. Canada playing sloppy. They turn it over again. U.S. with another shot and another save. Canada, don't pass it in front of your own net, Bedard. Come on, you learned that in novice. And it's going to be touched on the offside. 14:35 to go. 5.5 minutes of end-to-end action. Canada, incredible job killing off that power play. And then it's been back and forth, back and forth. The goaltender's coming up huge. Wow. Absolutely wild. Jean-Francis, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you, everyone, for coming in and joining us. We have a hockey game here. We are at 77 likes. If you haven't hit that like, help us get it up to 100. We would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe as well. Puck is dropped. Canada's going to play this one back. Del Maestro going to play it across to Zellweger. Zellweger coming up. He's getting hacked from behind. They're going to put it in. And we got a whistle. Are they calling this icing? It is going to be called icing. Noah's redeeming the Let's Go Canada. Let's stand tall and unite. Both countries playing unbelievably well. Really, really impressed with these teams. How they move the puck, how they've been skating. Canada now keeping their composure, coming back. We got a face-off in the Canadian zone. Let's see what Canada can do. Puck is dropped. It's a scramble. Canada's going to kick it away. Here comes Fantilli. Fantilli is going to hit the red line, throwing it across. Gets it. Coming to the net. Fantilli shoots. He scores. My boy, Adam Fantilli. Adam Fantilli.
You got the touch.
We've been talking about him as a player to watch, and he is amazing. Marner's mom coming to the show, showing her love. Mario Kid, what's going on? The Canadian flag's flying in the chat. Love it. Love it. Welcome in. Latchland, welcome in. Yeah, baby is right.
Yeah, baby.
What an incredible goal. Coming in, Fantilli just chips it up. It was another one of these pass through the crease. Fantilli gets there. It was a great play by Dean. Zach Dean coming through, a little backhand pass through the blue paint. Fantilli picks it up and chips it up through the goaltender into the net. What a beauty. Canada sure did wake up. They woke up, and they needed to wake up. They can't let up. Fantilli's second goal of the tournament. And again, the biggest goal of this tournament for him. Dean and Zellweger getting the assists. Putting it back. Here comes Allen. He's going to start the play. Moving it up. Coming all the way down. This is going to be another whistle. It's going to be an icing, I believe. Going to come all the way back down. Wow. Paul, what's going on? Welcome. So happy to see Fantilli come in. He's been working so hard all tournament long. He absolutely deserved that one. Ooh, all right. Fantilli is going to be draft eligible in the 2023 draft. Team will be lucky to pick up this kid. The heart he's shown in this tournament has been absolutely incredible. He's currently playing at the University of Michigan. Quick shot, that's going to go wide. So if you're in the Michigan area, check out one of the U of M games. You'll see Adam Fantilli. Coming around, Triton dropping the robot on me. All right. Uh-oh, here's the stolen. Cooling coming in the U.S. Quick shot. And a glove save by Milic. Milic, what a save. I don't even have a what a save sound effect. But Milic coming up huge. Milic just robbed him. All right, Triton. Hayden, what's going on? Triton redeems the robot. So we got to get up and get the robot. How it works, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in, you are earning points just from being here. Randy, what's going on? You are earning points just from being here. And with those points, you can redeem them to control the host, me. I got to do the robot. We got to freeze. You can make me have to cheer for the other team. We got all kinds of things going on. With those points, you can add them up. You can go on virtual heists. You can duel other players. You can use your points to bring graphics up on the screen. There's lots that you can do with those points. Can you use your points to buy a car? Onyx, not yet. But hey, if you still have those Pepsi points from back in the day, I think you can still redeem them for the Harrier jet. One day, if we have a sponsor who wants to give away a car, sure, if you have a gazillion points, you can redeem it for a car. If you know a car dealership, tell them to reach out to me. So that was absolutely incredible. The way Canada just comes back here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We're 18 likes away from 100 likes. Hit that like button as you're coming in. Of course, hit that subscribe as well. We're on our way to 4350, and we'd love to have you come back and join us for more hockey streams. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Canada's going to win it. U.S. kind of steals it in the corner. They are battling. It comes to Zellweger. Zellweger carrying it up. He's going to go off the boards. That's cut off by the United States. The U.S. going to shoot this one in. Milic out to stop it. He's going to play it to the corner. A little too far for Zellweger. He comes in. He's being challenged by two American players. U.S. has it in the corner. looking out in front. They got a man open. They try to go high slot. It missed them. It hits a stick and rolls all the way out and down the ice. Thank you, new subscriber, for hitting that button. Really appreciate it. Coming to the corner, Lucius. Lucius has been a bulldog. He's been working hard this game. Here comes Lucius, gets it in again. Over to McGroarty. High slot coming through. Here comes the U.S. sending it in front. It's sitting there. U.S. bangs away at it. And it's in the net. It's a tie game again. The U.S. just willed this one over the line. They were banging. They were crashing. And they put it in, and it looks like it's going to be Jackson Blake. I almost called him Jason Blake. Jackson Blake put this one in. So it went down. Milic couldn't get it. It was bouncing around. The way Blake had himself positioned, Milic actually couldn't get to the puck. So Blake is in the blue crease, and he actually bumps into Milic. Could this be challenged for goaltender interference? Mega Turtle, welcome in, coming in with the subscribe. So there's some conversation going on here. Blake was in the blue crease, and as he turns to pick up the puck, he bumps into the goaltender. So it is being challenged for goalie interference. It is being challenged. Wow. So we'll have to wait and see what the call is going to be. Challenge is on. So we're waiting to see what the results are going to be. I wonder if I have. Let me see if I can find this quickly. So this is going to be a tough call. He was in the blue ice. He bumped into the goaltender, but he was fighting for the puck. So I think he picked up the puck after he bumped into the goaltender. So this is going to be a very interesting call to see what it's going to be. Let's see. Here we go. Try this one. I don't know if this is the right sound effect, but hey, we're going to try and see. We're waiting. They're still reviewing it. Still reviewing. A long review going on. Chandler, how's it going? Welcome in, Chandler. Very long look. Okay, here they come. They're taking the headsets off. I think the ref's dancing says no goal. Let's see what the call is going to be. Here they come.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice stands, no goal.
No goal. There is no goal. So it's going to be a 3-2 Canada lead. That one is called back. Canada wins the review. Wow, that was a close one. So the play was in the goaltender's crease. Blake in the blue crease, spinning around, running into the goaltender, then putting it in the net. The refs deem that is no goal, goaltender interference. So we got 12 and a half minutes to go here in the second frame. And here comes the United States. They are not going away. They're coming in. Quick shot. That's going to be picked up by the Canadians. Move to Bedard. It's a 2-on-2. Bedard moving in with Waugh. Going to send it across back to Stankoven. Stankoven is going to put this one down deep. Coming around, big shot. That's going to be knocked in the corner. Hanging on there. Here comes the U.S. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 the other way. U.S. coming through. They drop it to the trailer. Quick shot. And that goes high over the net. The wraparound. And Milic had the wherewithal to get the pad snug against the post. Great job, goaltender. That was incredible. Del Mastro, he's back to pick it up. Trying to battle in the corner. Comes over to Hines. Hines stops behind the net. Cooley fell, and he actually knocked the puck down as he fell. Stankoven's going to come back to play, getting it in the corner. Going to play this one down deep. The U.S. is really out shooting Canada right now in this period. Coming down to Fantilli, knocks it off. It's going to come back to the goaltender. Canada's going to work this around. Beck has it, trying to get it out. Fantilli there. They're going to knock it out and down the ice. All the way back to pick it up is the United States. There. Here's Korchinski. He knocks it down. It's in the neutral zone. Canada with the puck, going to play it aside. Here comes Canada. Both goalies looking unbelievably well. 11 likes away from 100. If you haven't hit that like yet, do me a favor, hit that like. Hit that subscribe as well. Playing it all the way down. Sam hits 4K, and now he's drinking from the fancy water bottle. That's right. Well, my normal water bottle is in the process of being cleaned. The problem when you stream all day or every day and multiple times a day, you got to change up the water bottles. Today I grabbed the disappearing bottle. Here it is in the corner. Canada's going to play this one out and down the ice. This should be an icing call, and it is. You're not supposed to drink on the job. Just water, the good stuff. You know, the invisible stuff. You pay extra for the invisible stuff. Let me take another little swig here. So it's funny, they're showing the U.S. parents in the crowd going, what? What do you mean no goal? Scooby-Doo level mystery. That's right. Scooby-Doo level mystery. That's awesome. Carr, what's going on? Bring back Don Cherry. I'd love to have Don Cherry back. He is the man. Canada going to win that draw. Now they lose it. It goes right to the U.S. U.S. back to the point. They're going to put it down deep. Yes, absolutely, Chris. I will use that all the time. In the corner, digging it out and around. U.S. going to chip it out. Canada holding the line. The official was confused as Zellweger came in. The official's hand went up, it went down, it went up, it went down, it went up, and then he blew the offside. So I think he got a little confused. Armor of God, what's going on? Welcome in. It was no goal. It was deemed goaltender interference. So we are officially halfway through the game. 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Officially at the halfway mark. Canada with the advantage, but U.S. has been putting in all kinds of pressure. AAU Triton comes in with a gifted membership. Mark, congratulations. You are the recipient of a membership. Triton, thank you so much. Canada coming in, quick shot. That's going to go wide. Big chat hype for Triton for coming up with a gifted membership. Much appreciated, sir. Here comes the U.S. working their way through. Big shot. That's going to go just wide. And congratulations, Mark. Stolen in the slot. The U.S. putting it aside. Can't get a shot on net. Concilio, what's going on? Don Cherry and his kids have a podcast. Yes, I've heard it a couple times. I don't know how often they do it, though. Here's Wright. He puts it across Canada. Oh, my gosh. Shane Wright to Dylan Gunther. And he just puts it wide. Canada coming so close on a beautiful play. Elizabeth, I love playing street hockey. When it's warm out, I 100% take the net out with the kids, and we have some fun on the driveway. Here's Savage. He's going to put this one out and down the ice. Savage having a good game for Team USA.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the net, Del Mastro. He's going to play with it. Long pass. Canada trying to work it through. Here comes Canada. Gauthier coming in, spinning around, loses the puck. Gets it back in the corner. Going to whip it to the point. Hines sending it across far side. Canada in the high slot. Up step check coming through. It's sitting there. Canada can't put that one in. Canada has all the momentum right now. U.S. starting to bobble the puck. Canada's going to come back up off the boards. Long pass across. Here's Canada again in the slot. Working through. Takes the shot. And a great save by Trey Agostine. As Canada working their way in, Zach Ostapchuk coming through, had the opportunity there. That was one he probably should have passed off, but a great play. Jacob, what's going on? Host, we need to see a stream like that. Like what? I missed a ball hockey stream? Absolutely. We were on the ice a couple weeks ago, and I was trying to do a stream from the ice, and I got told no phones allowed on the ice. I was very disappointed. Keep our Canadian traditions, culture alive. Absolutely. Jean, I love poutine. I've had to stay away from it because, you know, trying to lose a few of those pounds. But I love poutine. It is so delicious. But I will tell you, and all the Canadians that are here tonight will probably agree, it totally depends on the type of gravy. That wherever you buy your poutine, the gravy makes the poutine. I've had poutines where the gravy was not good and it completely ruins it. But then there's some places like Harvey's, for example. I love the Harvey's gravy, and their poutines are excellent because of that gravy. Jacob, really? Jacob, you're going to drop a freeze on me? All right, fine. Give you a little freeze, Jacob, choosing to redeem his points that way. That's okay. That's what they're there for. We got 8:17 left to go in the second period. 5 likes away now from 100 likes. Shane Wright's parents in the house tonight. They're applauding. Here we go. Waugh loses the draw. U.S. is going to win that. And Barron's going to play it around. Held in by Zellweger. Coming down to Waugh. Waugh is going to send this around to the empty corner. Trying to pick it up. Canada coming in. Working through. Waugh has it. Trying to get it to Stankoven. Can't do it. U.S. is going to get it out. Trying to split the D. Can he get through? No, he cannot. Logan Cooley was trying to split the two defense. Just couldn't get through. Here's Canada. They're going to chip it up and off the boards. Down and around they go. Here's Bedard. Side of the net. Stankoven trying to feed it to Waugh. He scores! Joshua Waugh! Canada with a beauty. Joshua Waugh coming through. Shopcat, what's going on? Absolutely incredible. The crowd is up there chanting. They're on their feet. Let's get the Go Canada Goes flying in the chat. If you're a channel member, drop the Canada logo. If you're not, drop the Canada flag. Let's get it going. Oh, so the U.S. is on their mic. Could they be talking about an offside challenge here? Let's see. Oh, no. This is good. Bedard was just onside. Just by a hair. So Bedard with a great play coming in. Nice hands there by Joshua Waugh. Absolutely incredible. Just a phenomenal play. Canada's going to be up 4-2. No challenge. Good night, Noah. Have a good one. Thanks, buddy. One way. I do. And here comes Canada again. Gunther trying to get through, and the U.S. player, Hudson, makes a nice play on him to steal the puck away. One way. I do want Canada to win. Here's a pass across. Canada's going to steal that. They're going to clear it out. It's a race. Othman's going to get there first. Othman drops it back. Gunther's going to give it up to Othman. He's going to miss that one. Stolen. Canada behind the net. Coming out in front. They can't get it on the blade of the stick. U.S. with a great play defending. All the way down. Canada's going to pick it up and slow it down. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Canada puts it all the way down. The U.S. netminder, Augustine's going to slow it down. He's going to make the play. Colin wants the wave, so let's get the wave going. If you're just coming in, how it works is the wave hand emojis. We're going to put them up. I'm going to call it down as Canada comes in pressing again. 3, 2, 1. Hey, there go the wave hands. Let's get them going. Join in the virtual wave. U.S. is going to steal it. They're going to start to move it up. There it is. Cal's get it. Circus has it. Canada with a big hit. They're going to get it down the ice. Fantilli with a little toe drag. Has it taken away. Coming back. Canada with a quick shot and a nice glove save. Wow. Canada definitely has picked up the momentum. And the U.S. is going to come in offside. Hey. Great play. Naito, what's going on? Welcome in. Dave, welcome. Good to see you. If I've missed your name, I apologize, but welcome to the stream. We're having a great time here tonight. These guys are just playing solid hockey right now. Definitely a change from how they came out playing in the first period. You make your own poutine. Awesome, Elizabeth. Colin dropping the robot. All right, Colin, the next whistle. I will get you your robot. You know what makes me laugh? Coming through in front. U.S. taking a shot and a nice stop there by the Canadian goaltender. So let's get the robot going. The robot is redeemed. We're going to get it going. Here we go. Go Canada. Little Canadian robot action. You guys get to control me with the points. Make me do the robot. Make me get out of my chair.
Bring your appetite.
So Cal, with the point, like I'm rolling over stuff now. With the points, you can freeze me. You can make me cheer for the other team, or you can make me get up and do the robot. But the one thing we got to do, because we are up over 100 likes, thank you very much. We got to have some fun. Need a redeemed gorilla tag. Yeah, that's a hard pass, AU. So the next winner of So You Think You Can Dance Canada, yeah, maybe back in my prime. Back in the day, I used to be a pretty good dancer. Now, I just try and get by. But here we go. We're over 100 likes, so it's time for the dad dance. And do you hear that? Do you hear that? Is that a little pour some sugar on me? Is that a little shook me all night long? No, I think that's I want to ride my bicycle. But it's some good tunes. And it's time for the dad dance. All the dads out there, get up, get moving. You know it. It's the dad dance time. It's the dad dance time. We hear the music. We're vibing. We're having some fun. We get on the dance floor. We embarrass our kids. If you're a youngster and your dad gets on the dance floor and start doing this, you put your hand on your forehead. Because you know, all us dads, we like to dance the same way. We are celebrating over 100 likes. So thank you all so much. We believed and we're having fun and you guys got us here. So thank you, and thank you. Now let's go Canada. 5:49 left to go in the second period. Let's get it going. I just scared away a whole lot of people, but that's okay. Coming through Canada in the corner. They're going to chip it around. It's going to come to the blue line, not out. U.S. is able to hold it in. Now Canada gets it out. Canada trying to clear. They're going to steal. Coming in front. Tackled and sliding. No, he just eluded the goaltender. Ostyapuk was tackled as he was trying to break through. Here comes U.S. the other way. They're going to drop it off. That was offline. The official says no, but a couple big hits there. Wow, Zach Ostyapuk absolutely lays out Luke Hughes as he was cutting across. The official's got his hand up. So you got to see the replay of this. Great hit. Oh, so it was Clark came in with a great hit. So they're giving U.S. an interference penalty because Duke, was it Duke? Duke and his stat check went after each other. Duke actually went after him. I'm not sure if he's the one getting the penalty. There's some confusion. So it looks like Lipkin, who wasn't involved in that play at all, Lipkin is getting the interference penalty. So Canada's going to go back to the power play here in the second period with a great opportunity to extend their lead. Zellweger has it. Canada gets it to Bedard. Bedard back over to Zellweger. Zellweger, long shot trying to thread the needle there. It's going to be stopped and it's going to come out. Canada's going to pick it up in the corner. Canada still battling. It's going to come around to the other side. They're going to pick it up, sending it across the net. All the way back around. Gunther leaves it for Zellweger. Over to Bedard. Bedard, top of the face-off circle with the shot. And that's going to go just wide. Canada holding it in. Bedard has that such a quick release. It's crazy. Here's Bedard coming in. A little toe drag release. A little Austin Matthews shot. Rebound drops down. The U.S. steals it. And they're going to play it out and down the ice. 1:20 left to go in the power play. 4:40 left to go in the period. Here comes Canada winding it up, starting to get it going again. Here they come. Canada over the line. They're going to work it in. Othman going to play it down. He can't. Plays it back to Zellweger. Zellweger goes across ice. Canada's going to play this one down deep. Othman trying to get in there. He's going to lay the hit on Barons. U.S. is going to pick it up. Middlestat's going to throw it out. Can't get it out. Big hit there. Right, keeping it around. Canada coming in front, looking for the tip in front. Can't get that tip in. Working back across. Here's Bedard. Another snapshot. That gets knocked down. Evans passing drinks all around. Drinks are flowing. Quick shot, and Augustine comes up with another huge save. Wow. Absolutely incredible. So Gunther takes a big hit. 4 minutes to go in the period. Canada just continues to put the pressure on. Just wild. Let me refresh these stats. It's been a few minutes since we've refreshed these stats. There we go. So hanging on. So they're getting the memo. They're working on their shots. Everybody's taking big shots now. The officials still having a conversation over at the bench of the United States with the coach. Not sure what that's about. Now he comes over to the Canadian bench. So the Canadian coach is kind of doing this, saying, let's go, let's go. So I wonder what the conversation was about. There it is. Puck is won. Canada holds it in. Canada plays it aside. Back to the point. Clark with it. Clark over to Waugh. Waugh back to Clark. Clark bobbles it for a second. Sends it across. Canada putting it down low. Behind the net. Out to Waugh. Sharp angle shot. That didn't have a chance of getting in. Canada throws it in front. That hits a leg. U.S. is going to play it out to the line, and they pick it up. Here's a breakaway for the U.S. Coming in. U.S. What a save. Connors flying down. Canada with a nice job. A couple stick lifts there. And Milic making a huge stop on a U.S. breakaway. Here comes Canada the other way now. Turned over again. Here's the U.S. flying down. It's a 2-on-1. Diving to break up the play was the Canada defender. Awesome, awesome. This is incredible hockey. Back and forth they go. Fantilli, he's in there. Working hard. Fantilli, great shift coming out. Stolen the side of the net. Canada going to go around the boards. Who's there to play it? Fantilli can't get there. Hughes keeping it in. Little drag move. Gauthier can't get it. U.S. in the corner. They have it. Canada posting them up tight against the boards. Looking to squeeze them out. 2:45 to go. Here's the U.S. Quick shot, and that gets knocked down. And then we got another penalty coming up as bodies are going everywhere. The Canadian is going to get a penalty for holding this time. So Dylan Del Mastro is going to get the call for holding. So the U.S. with 2:40 to go in this period are going to find themselves on a power play. Aim, you sure did. You did not waver. You did call that. So the U.S. will have a power play here for 2 minutes or less. So Del Mastro with the hold on Snugard gets the call. So let's see what the U.S. can do. They have an opportunity to get this back in. Connors is just looking like a demon out there for the U.S. He is looking spectacular. Who does he belong to? Kenny Connors. He's a prospect of the LA Kings. So nice pickup there by the Kings. Here comes Canada shorthanded, bringing it all the way to the net. And that gets turned around. U.S. going to start to play it ahead. Snuggerud with the puck, going to play it in. If you're just coming in, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Canada going to pick it up. They're going to clear this one out and down the ice. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the period. 1:28 to go in the power play. U.S. going to drop it back. They're going to work it ahead. Here comes the U.S. into Canada's zone. Going to play it. They got a man going to the net, but Canada's not going to let them pass the puck. Getting it around behind the boards. Canada picks it up. Hines there. Going to play it to the side. Hines tying up his defender. Hope you don't get another hold. You got to be careful. Snuggerud is going to fall on the puck. It's kind of under his feet. Now it's digged out. Comes across. U.S. setting it up. Blake. He's with the puck. Going to go across. Far side. Face-off circle with the shot. Doesn't get through. Hits a leg. Snuggerud made a nice little play there. Canada finally picks it up, and they're going to hammer this one out and down the ice. Stolen breakaway. Joshua Waugh, breakaway shorthanded. And he takes the shot, and that's going to be deflected wide. Joshua Waugh finding himself all alone. Poked away. Waugh still with the puck. He's going to send it ahead. Here comes Canada. 2-on-2 shorthanded. Zellweger couldn't catch up to it. He's got to get back as the Canadian blows the tire and goes down, but Milic bails him out with a huge save off the American shot. U.S. trying to up the pressure, up the play. They are doing a great, great job. Let's go, Leafs. Wants the robot. Wants to get the robot going again. All right. We got to get up and get her going. Let's go. Well, there's a stoppage in play.
This actually would have been the hold up because he had tied up right there as he kind of spins out of the play.
There we go. A little Canadian robot action. Whew. Here comes Canada with the puck. They're going to dump this one out. Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute of play in this period.
They just said that, voice guy. Here we go. 50 seconds. They're working it around. Here's the U.S. Can they put one in here to get within one? It's going to come to the side of the net, and Milic is going to fall and hang on to that one. And we're going to get a pause with 41.7 seconds left to go here in the second period. What a period it's been. Canada just exploding with offense here, picking up 3 goals in the second frame. Just incredible. If you're coming in, thank you so much. Appreciate everyone coming in, spending some time with us here for the Canada-USA game. Appreciate you hitting the likes. Those that have subscribed, thank you so very much. On our way to 4330. There it is. Thank you. New subscriber coming in. Perfect timing. We couldn't have rehearsed that any better. Canada's going to win it. They're going to chip it out. So power play has expired. They're back at even strength now. 5-on-5 hockey. 30 seconds to go. Let's go. Leafs going to redeem the freeze. So we'll get the little freeze going. There, a little short freeze. As Canada has it, Shane Wright going to chip it in front. Canada chipped it right by the goal. That was so close. Coming in the corner, trying to keep it in. They can't do it. Working on the side. Wright's going to play it back. Canada steps aside the defender coming at him. Going to play it down the corner. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Everybody's on their feet. And the horn is going to go. That's going to do it for the second period. Let's hop back to our intermission studio. Ladies and gentlemen, what a period of play. Coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate everyone for hitting that subscribe button. Really helps this channel grow. Noah coming in as well. Thank you all so much. So here we go. Before I bring in our special guests, a quick rundown of the goals in the second period. It was Logan Stankoven from Josh Waugh and Clark. Then Adam Fantilli from Dean and Zellweger. Then Waugh again from Stankoven and Bedard. So that is pretty awesome. Glad to see these guys doing it. Let's bring in our special guests. Please welcome to the show, if I can find the buttons. That doesn't look like AAU Triton. But there is Dallas Hockey Girl. What on earth? That looks like me.
What are we looking at?
That looks like me with long hair.
Oh, is this you in West Side Story?
I don't know.
I think it's you in West Side Story.
Oh my dear Lord. Well, he's a very good-looking guy. I'll just we'll put
That's
that
what you
there.
get for not telling me Canada has foot-long candy bars and not giving me any.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
I had to be told by another Canadian in a different chat that Canada has foot-long chocolate bars.
Well, I would like to know what this Canadian told you that we had in terms of foot-long candy bars. I'm trying to think of what candy they were referencing. Maybe it's the Toblerone. Was it the Toblerone?
I think it was, yes.
There you go. Yes, the Toblerone is quite a lovely piece of chocolate with what does it have? Is it hazelnut in the chocolate? It has some kind of
I think it's
something.
almonds.
Almonds?
I think it's almonds. I think it's almonds.
Yeah.
Right up my alley. Come on. What the
it is-
heck?
It is quite delicious.
We gave away the major giant from Costco Toblerones. There was several of them under the Christmas tree.
Those are awesome. Not only are they good chocolates, but they can also be used in self-defense.
Yes.
They are one of the more solid chocolate bars out there.
They are. You can use them as like a Star Wars sword.
But you should have known, Sam. I warned you earlier. I was mad at you.
I know. Wait a second, Dallas. Did you just say Star Wars sword?
Sword. Star Wars sword.
Star Wars.
I don't speak Star Wars.
It's
just
a
the word.
lightsaber.
It's a sword.
A Star Wars.
This
That's
is a
I've
big
never heard that.
sound.
Wait. So if she calls a lightsaber a sword, hold on. I gotta.
Oh boy.
And that's Star Wars.
Nice
I
too.
gotta figure that what she's gonna call this.
Chat save me. Oh,
Dallas, when you go down south, I'd like you to go to Galaxy's Edge, go to the counter and say, excuse me, I'd like to construct a Star Wars sword.
This is sword. What? Oh, I can't see it all. Bring it. What?
Triton, that's what we use to clear the driveway.
Yeah, is that saw? It's like a hacksaw thing.
That's a serious weapon.
Saw blade.
Is it Klingon?
I don't speak Star Wars. It's just sword. Just because it goes.
Can I get one of those Star Wars swords that makes the noise when you swing it?
Just so you know, Dallas, that is called a Klingon batless.
Oh, it was Klingon. I got it right. Hey, I can prep too. Got it right. Got it. Nice. I can prep.
Yeah, prep too.
Sweet.
Yes, Gator, we are color coordinated in Canada. So you got my Canada ears.
Love the Canada ears.
Call the bear shark if you need anything from the shark.
Here's Peter says we got a 3-foot long Toblerone chocolate bar at work. It was 5 inches wide. Wow.
Can we have a giveaway for a 3-foot chocolate bar?
I don't even know where you get those. Can you imagine having to ship one of those? That must...
Dallas, have you seen my 3-pound candy bar? That's not a 3 foot is not a lot of chocolate.
I saw your 3-pound candy. That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. Does it come with like a side of insulin?
Listen, I know, and no offense, if there's anyone that works for the post office in the chat, no offense to you, but I've sent a few things across border, and I've seen how some of them get ripped open, things go missing. I can only imagine shipping a 3-foot chocolate bar. At all. You're gonna get a 1.5 foot show up at your house.
But I know there's a hockey game going on, but I just wanted to ask, what was for dinner?
Potato soup.
Dinner has not been had yet. I'm gonna eat after the show.
Well, Chandler had a really nice dinner.
Oh.
He had a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Nice. Double quarter. At least it wasn't a McRib.
No, they stopped selling them right now. It's seasonal. I'm so depressed.
Do they know you by your first name at the McDonald's? Do they already know your order when you drive up?
Well, that's a funny story.
Hang on, before you tell that story, before this comment goes away, I Can Prep says he got a 4-foot solid Easter bunny.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of chocolate.
That's my dad would buy at Laura Secord, which is a brand of chocolate that we have up here. Did you ever have a Laura Secord store, Sam? They sold the ice cream and different chocolates.
Oh yeah, of course, for sure. Yeah.
So there was the chocolate Santa was as tall as me. So my dad got it for his office, and they raffled it off.
That's cool.
And the one year he got it on sale because the Santa's legs were broken. So he made a cardboard chimney and stuck him in it so nobody could tell the legs were broken while it was sitting in the office.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's a lot of good dinners on in the chat. Mississippi pot roast, lamb sausages, and fried whatever.
The potato soup with cheese and bacon over here was very good.
Yeah. Oh, Ian, I'm sure. Lots of stories. All right, tell your story. Let's hear the story.
So yes, McDonald's does know me by name. And 90% of the time when I drive up, they ask me if I want my large mocha frap with extra chocolate drizzle. But that's because two reasons. One, I used to work there and know all the managers personally.
Oh, okay.
And
That
two,
makes sense.
I just go there all the time anyway, so they always know that I order my mocha frappe.
I will say I love, and I'm going to give a shout out to Panzer's Deli. Panzer's Deli up here in Vaughan. Absolutely
Nice.
incredible. The gentleman who works there, the nicest guy on the face of the planet. Yes, I'm often found going to pick up lunch there. We go in, we chat all the time. Super,
Nice.
super nice guy. But there's nothing better than walk in and hear him say, "So, Sam, you having your matzo ball soup with noodles and corned beef on rye special?" I'm like, "You got it." It's great when they know you. It's great when you have those conversations. So again, if you
It is.
are if you are in the Vaughan area, definitely check them out. Panzers, they make one heck of a deli sandwich. So
Well, the
really,
girl
really
knows
good.
my dad when he pulls up to the drive-through. She knows who he is by his voice through the speaker when he pulls up to Tim Hortons.
That's awesome. And it
So
had
how about this
Whoppers.
hockey game though? It didn't look good in the beginning.
No, it didn't. You want to talk about McDonald's? Talk about some Big Macs. There's some big players who are stepping up and getting the
That's
job
right.
done.
Oh,
I'm
don't
you
talk
so
about Big Macs. There's a local gas station near here that makes a Big Mac pizza.
Ooh,
Oh, so there was somewhere else. There's like this fancy pants pizza place here. I have no idea. I forget the name of it. Some of our friends have tried it. They love it. We looked at it one time. They don't call it a Big Mac pizza, but same. It's a pizza with all the Big Mac toppings
Oh,
on it.
here this one calls it a Big Mac pizza.
Oh, is it good?
nice.
Yeah, delicious.
I gotta try
Well,
that.
you will get hungry, Louis. We always talk about food on this channel,
It's so true.
even though it's the hockey game is on. We love to talk about food. What we're eating
Li-
during the game, what we'll eat after the game, what tomorrow's game. Yeah,
Listen,
what's everybody going to eat during tomorrow's game? We have to know.
we still got 20 minutes to go, and my tummy's rumbling already.
Are you
But
having your chicken parm tonight? Is it chicken
no,
parm?
no chicken parm tonight. We have.
Ah!
I gotta look in the fridge and see what we have left over.
Are you going to
To
withdraw?
Leftovers.
Withdraw?
Oh,
well, there's probably takeout leftovers in there, so it's still pretty good.
Please come to my house, chat, for leftovers. I have shepherd's pie, I have leftover Thai food, and now I have leftover potato soup. The leftovers just keep stacking up in the fridge, and I can't get the vultures to eat it fast enough.
so Sam's
So-
gonna have leftovers followed by apple crisp that we still haven't seen yet.
We still haven't seen. I will say, okay, we're talking about potato soup. I'm gonna keep the shout outs going
Camden.
because it's just that kind of a day. California Pizza Kitchen. I don't know.
Ooh.
They don't have them in Canada. They have them in select areas in the
Bye,
States.
Circus.
We go. All right, Circus. Have a good one.
Good night, Circus.
We go to one in Florida when we're visiting. Absolutely love California Pizza Kitchen. They
It's
have a
good.
baked potato soup, which is absolutely delicious. So quite enjoy their potato soup. As well, there's another little place, a little barbecue joint, again in Vaughan, called, what's it called? Big Bone. Big Bone a barbecue. Amazing. They have a great potato soup. Quite like it. Quite like it a lot,
Louis,
actually.
Yes. Lobster with melted butter. Yes, I live in Maine. You have to have lobster.
You know,
yeah,
I'm not.
It's a rule.
I have not actually had a full
Oh,
like lobster meal before. I've had a bite. People I'm with like, here, try lobster. I'm not a big fish eater. I like shrimp. And everyone's like, it just tastes like shrimp. And I've had some. I don't mind it. But I haven't had a
wouldn't say
full
it tastes
tail.
like shrimp, but it's not that different. But
no,
I
it's a
wouldn't
shellfish.
go and say it
Shellfish is
tastes like
different than
shrimp.
fish.
Well, the texture,
Shellfish is different than fish.
very,
Oh,
very
the texture,
similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Circus isn't leaving. She's just coming up to my house for dinner.
Oh,
We're good. And Elizabeth's coming to my house for dinner. Come, bring some wine, my peeps. We'll eat.
well,
eat good.
when I get my passport, I'm gonna have to bring some. Oh wait, can I bring lobsters across the border?
That would be interesting.
You'd have to Google that one. 'Cause food items they are picky about.
Yeah.
Either way across the border, food items and fruit and
And fruit.
alcohol and tobacco. Those are the big, and firearms. Those are the picky things that they're picky about bringing across the border.
Dave says from New York, California Pizza Kitchen is awful. Well, Dave, From New York, you should be eating the big, great, greasy New York pizza. You shouldn't be going to California
Oh my
Pizza
God,
Kitchen.
it's not a slice of pizza unless you have to fold it in half. You know.
Yeah, what's the best place in Times Square to get? Did they run out of pizza in Times Square on New Year's Eve? Did they run out of stuff in Times Square?
I
You know what?
doubt it.
That's funny, Dallas, because we often will talk about at big sporting events, like the Winter Classic they had in Michigan with 120 people or whatever, 120 people, 120,000 people talking about running out of beer, running out of certain food items.
Yeah.
I've never even stopped to think, what happens in Times Square, all these places in New Year's, all these, hot dog vendors and, roasted nut vendors and all these guys. Do they just sit there like, do they run out of food and pack up and go home? Are they even there to begin with?
I bet you they plan for it because they know what time the gates open and people get in there, and they've done it. It's New Year's has been going on for so long in Times Square. I think they've got a plan. I watched it. There wasn't even an inch of space between people. It was just wall to wall.
Oh my God, yeah, that and the Macy's parade, it's like jammed like sardines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
NHL season reports. What's going on? Welcome
It's
in.
worse than trying to
I
get
have
a
a
spot
question
for the
for the host.
fireworks at Magic Kingdom, trying to get a spot in Times Square.
I have a question for the host,
Sure.
and you should know what this means. Is there a certain monkey near you?
Better not be.
You know what I'm referring to.
Maybe.
A certain monkey? Because earlier when I was joking with you that we need a gorilla tag regime, somebody put in the chat he'd do it.
Oh.
So I'd like to see that.
He's not
I'm
here.
calling him out right now.
He's not here. I think he's downstairs, probably monkeying around. I got nervous. Anytime you call that, I think you have something set up and something's going to come flying at me from one of these directions. The Triton booby traps are going on all around.
Well, he does
Yeah, I
it
use my 8
naturally,
screens
right?
to hack into your system.
Yeah.
He's actually watching you while you sleep. He's hacked into your computer and watching.
Yeah, Sam's
Oh, no,
sleeping
that's
cam.
just
It's going to
too
be on
creepy.
overnight. So, all right, to bring it all back, it's funny you talk about lobster. They are playing out in Eastern Canada. Eastern Canada is known for its lobster and its seafood.
Lobster, absolutely.
There have been a lot of pictures on social media from a lot of the media that are out there. Big lobster plates, big lobster meals. Looks absolutely delicious. I've never been out east myself. Dallas, have you ever been out to Eastern Canada?
No, I've not been out that far east. Montreal is as far east as I've gotten. My uncle, who's here visiting right now for Christmas, lives in Halifax, so right where the games are right now. But he's here visiting.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never been there. Love to go one day. Do have some family out there, so it'd be nice to kind of get out there. One of the card stores I actually deal with sometimes on social media has a store out Eastern Canada, so I'd love to stop in and say hello to the boys out there. But it's just cool. It's a beautiful place. You see some of these pictures, just incredible, right by the ocean and whatnot. I often see
Cape Breton. It's beautiful at Cape Breton. Oh, and the Cabot Trail, beautiful.
Sometimes during Shark Week, I always go online and I start looking up the shark trackers and stuff. And you see the shark trackers talk about some of the sharks getting up into Eastern Canada and hanging out there. So it's always interesting to see kind of some of these patterns and what goes on in Eastern Canada other than the food and the lobster.
Wait, I thought we were talking about hockey now.
We were.
I can prep too. Makes a good point. There's a travel agent can help you figure out that trip, a lobster trip, Sam.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think you know a travel agent too.
Absolutely. And you know what? The problem is when you go out east, it's how do you go? Because it's a great opportunity to drive and you go through Montreal, Quebec, and see all of that. It does take some time to drive. Do you take a train as far as you can? And then you probably have to drive. Or do you fly and you're there in a couple hours? So that becomes the question is, what is the best way?
The sled with the dogs, eh?
Eh? Love it. But yeah, I would like to get
how much
out there.
time you have off work too, because it's a good couple days drive.
Yeah.
Sure.
I know. I looked up because I was thinking of maybe going to visit you guys one day. Almost as far as me going to Disney World.
Yeah, it's not that we're right next door. We're about 5 hours from Montreal. If
Yeah.
you have a good traffic day, it can be longer.
If you can get on the 401.
The good news is driving kind of across Canada, at least from like Quebec to Ontario, is pretty straight, right? You get on the 401 and you just go. So it's a pretty easy drive. It's just a long drive.
Have you ever done that trek through northern Ontario, Sudbury to Thunder Bay to Winnipeg?
I haven't, no.
A
I I did do so in my younger
whole lot of
days.
nothing.
We went whitewater rafting on the Ottawa River, which was a ton of fun. And our bus driver got lost. So what should have been like a 4.5 hour bus ride turned into like an 8 hour bus ride. So we arrived to the campgrounds at night. So here's
no.
all of us, and you're camping, so there's no lights. So we're all with the bus lights on. We all have the flashlights on. We're trying to get all the tents set up. We're trying to get the fire started. It was hysterical, but it was an absolute blast.
So
My
how
boss
about that
thinks
score,
I'm
4-2, huh?
Ford, he trying so hard to keep us on topic, and I'm so bad because I'm like squirrel, and then I'll talk about the squirrel for 10 minutes.
Yeah, usually you're the one trying to keep us on topic.
I
So do
know.
we think Connor Bedard's going to get another goal this game? Do we think,
Well,
or is he going to save it for the gold medal game? What do we think, Pete?
I think he's going to try. I think he's going to get another goal now and in the gold medal game.
This is going to be a hard one to finish. So it's pretty even. So the puck in the ozone time is almost dead even. It's a difference of 3 seconds.
Wow.
Slot shots on the net, the U.S. has the advantage. A lot of the chances are even. The odd man rushes are in the U.S.'s favor. So the U.S. is playing a little better than Canada, but when push comes to shove, it's pretty much equal, which is good to see.
Yep. It is.
It's going to be an interesting third period, though, because you don't think the U.S. is just going to sit back being down 2 points.
No, they're going to come out strong, and they're just about to come back. So
They're
let's see.
gonna come out
What are
swinging.
your overall score predictions? What do you think's going to happen?
I'm going to
Triton, we'll
go
start with you tonight.
5-4 Canada.
In regulation or overtime?
I'm going to say regulation. I'm hoping.
All right, 5-4. Dallas, where are you going?
I'm going to say 5-2 Canada.
5-2 Canada. All right, I'm
You
going to say.
You really think the U.S. is not going to get another score?
My almanac's so bad. I'm throwing it out there to the universe.
You just go to the corner right now, young lady.
I am also going to say 5-4. I'm also going to say 5-4, but I'm going to say 5-4 in overtime.
Oh,
and do I have to say which team?
I thought that word wasn't allowed.
I know it's a dirty word, but I had to say it. It's okay. It's only 2 letters, not 4. 5-4 Canada. There it is. All right. They're coming back on the ice. Dallas Triton, thank you as always. It's been a lot of fun talking everything but hockey. Next time we'll try and keep it more on track. Go hockey, go. Let's see what happens here in the third period. We'll see you guys.
See everyone in the chat.
Have a good third period, chat.
All right, let's get over to the game screen as they are getting ready to come back there on the ice. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out as we talk pretty much everything but hockey. Food, travel, you name it, we talked about it. Here we go, and thank you to those who subscribed during the commercial or the intermission break. We appreciate it. Canada's going to roll it right on net to start the period. 10 seconds in, we get a quick whistle. If you're coming in and this is your first time here, you're joining us, welcome in. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. We're following Canada through this tournament, and then we'll be back to our regular Maple Leaf action. We follow the Maple Leafs, not every game, but a couple times a week. Shane Wright's going to lose that draw. U.S. is going to come up. They're going to play it off the boards. Canada just holding it in. U.S. now gets it out. Canada trying to put it right back. I expect to see a big push for the Americans here in the third period. Spinning around, they're playing it all the way back. Here's Canada. They're going to chip it ahead. And this is going to be an icing call. All right, sorry about that. Food conversations, they continue. So here comes Canada, waiting to win this draw. Puck is deep in the Canadian zone. There it is. Puck is dropped. Shane Wright's going to lose that one. It's going to come to the line. U.S. is going to hold it in. They flip it over the glass again. But this one not going to be called for a penalty. Oh, that's a good idea. Sure. With Nash. Yeah. There we go. That's turning the tides. Not what I was expecting. Very, very good call. You can do whatever you want for the salad. It's fine. So you can have it. 9:28 to go. Puck is dropped. Scramble. U.S. comes away with it in the slot. Quick shot. Where is it? The stick went flying in the net. It's in the net. The ref's saying it's a goal. This is going to be a goal, but I'm going to wait and see what's happening. Canada was standing still. The puck, the stick went flying at the goaltender. All right, looks like it is a goal. That was a crazy play. Sticks were flying at the goaltender. So after the draw, it was a scramble. U.S. came, took the shot. Milic made the same, but his stick came flying and got under his pad and actually pushed Milic away.
It is covered. He's got it.
So Milic actually had the puck. So Milic had stopped it. He was on it. He had it smothered. The official did not blow the whistle. The U.S. comes in and jams at the goaltender, and this goes in. This should not be a goal. It is being challenged. The puck is under Milic's skate. He has the puck smothered. The official did not blow the whistle. The Americans come in and jam the leg of the goaltender into the net, and the official calls it a goal. That is a terrible, terrible call by the official on the ice. Now, in fairness, he may not have saw it stopped under the goalkeeper's leg, but this is challenged. So they are going to review it. The U.S. has already had one goal called back for goaltender interference. This was just a bizarre play. The stick flying towards the goaltender, the stick actually hit the crossbar and came out behind the goaltender. I don't think that's going to impact anything. The shot was stopped by the right leg of the goaltender, and he had it smothered. The official did not call it. 1, 2, 3 seconds he had it smothered before U.S. comes crashing into the net to push it in. This should be no goal. If they actually call this a goal, put it down as a controversy that could turn this game around. Wow. And the player on the ice drinking the water bottle says, "Halla effing Luya," as the camera gets a close-up on him. So the whistle should have gone prior to this going into the net. They're taking a real long look. You got to get this one right. It is Rucker McGregory from Blake and Lucius if this goes in. KB, that is a good question. It is on TSN. Here's the call. Oh, good call, ref. Good call.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice stands. No goal.
No goal. Goaltender interference, no goal. So good call. You missed it on the ice, but you replayed it, and you came up with the right call. So again, the U.S. has 2 goals called back. KB, CBC, I agree. In the past, they probably would have. TSN has the rights, and because of all the agreements with Sportsnet, you know, I guess working with CBC, these games are all played on TSN. That is knocked down. Here comes Bedard. Bedard with it, moving it into the Canadian zone. He's going to take a hit. Couldn't get it ahead to Stankoven. Going to come all the way back. Canada picking it up. They're going to dump this right back down. A minute to go in this first period, and it's been crazy action. A couple shots and a goal called back. All the way down. Collins bringing some love to the officials with the official graphic. Going to play it around, popping it in. U.S. going to play it up into the mesh again. The U.S. have played countless pucks up and over the glass. Dave saying, poor U.S. So, big changes here. These 2 goals called back are going to be crucial to the outcome of this game. Thank you, subscriber, coming in, putting us 3 away from 4330. Really appreciate all the subscribes coming in. KB, thank you. Thank you very much. Helping us on our mission as we continue to grow. Colin dropping the robot, trying to get me up. All right, next whistle. We got a robot coming up. Snuggaroo coming. Camden, how's it going? Here's a shot. That's going to go just wide. US on it. They're going to throw it to the net. This is going to be a nice save there by the Canadian keeper. Canada trying to get it out. Comes throwing to the net again. Tip in front. Can't do it. Canada finally gets it out and down the ice. This period so far has been all United States. Here we go. Gonna dump it in Canada. US chipping it in. Canada trying to put it right back out. And this time Canada flips it out. And we got a Canada penalty coming up for delay a game as Del Maestro flips it over the ice. We had a robot call, a robot redemption. So let's get the Canadian robot going.
And one of their top penalty killers will be in the box as the U.S. goes to power play.
A little Canadian robot for the third period. Whoa. I feel like Dr. Evil sliding all over the place here in this chair. Coming around. Working through. All right, thanks, Todd. We don't have to put that in, but I appreciate you letting us know. Unfortunately, KB, I'm not allowed to show the game. Due to copyrights, YouTube will shut this channel down, and we've worked too hard on building up an amazing community to have it shut down. Back to the line. Cooley with the puck. Cooley taking a shot, fakes it, passing it back across. Here's Hughes on the other side. Hughes to Cooley. Cooley, he's going to take the shot. That's going to be deflected just wide. Canada picking it up, sending it around. Back to Cooley, going cross ice. Gauthier setting it up, back over to Cooley. Cooley taking a look to Gauthier for the one-timer, and that's stopped by Milic. Great save. And this comes down the ice. Roblox codes, what's going on? The Czechs won the game earlier today, so the Czechs will be in the gold medal game against the winners. Coming around. That's okay. You can unsubscribe. You don't need to be here. Quick shot. That's going to be stopped and go wide. This is a wild game, Adrian. It absolutely is. Coming back across. U.S. with the puck. Taking a look around. Waiting. Still moving it. Here's the U.S. to Blake. Coming around. Let's go, Canada. You got to stop this one. Dean going to play it down. Quick shot. And that's going to hit the crossbar and go out of play. Another crossbar. Just wild. Absolutely wild. U.S. trying hard to get back in this game. AAU Triton wants a wave, so let's give them a wave. Again, it's your wave hands. Use the wave hands. We're going to count it down. 3, 2, 1. Hey, there we go. The wave hands are flying. Let's get it going. Love the virtual wave. One of my favorite parts of live sports. Thank you, subscriber, coming in. Really appreciate it. U.S. working it around. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Gonna bounce it back. Here's Hughes to Cooley. Cooley, long look. Went to pass it to the side, but the American player had left. Here's Cooley coming across for the one-timer. What a glove save by the Canadian keeper, Milic. Wow. And Canada gets it out. 16 seconds to go in the penalty. What a great play by the Canadian keeper. Camden gonna dump this one in. The U.S. dumping it in. It takes an odd bounce. Holy cow. Milic, how did he stop that? It's under Milic. The U.S. are whacking around at it. Cooley getting into it with Hines. Everybody is pushing and shoving each other. They had an open net. Milic somehow came flying across and made a brilliant save. And the U.S. were all over jabbing and pushing at him. So this was a broken play that somehow the U.S. get the shot. It comes to the net. The glove save, it pops over. He got a glove on it, pops it over. Then they come back in front. It hits the skate. Milic comes sliding out. He makes the save. It hits McGregory's skate, and it rolls under the arm of Milic. Then everybody starts going wild, trying to get that puck in. The pressure is growing. The tense The tension is mounting. It is absolutely incredible.
Acknowledge me.
So we're going to get a couple penalties for sure coming out of this one. So let's wait and see what the calls are going to be. 4-on-4 hockey. So each team is going to get 2 minutes for roughing. Nolan Allen for Canada. He is off 2 minutes for roughing. That was absolutely wild. The shenanigans just breaking down in front of the Canadian net. So Allen just getting in there, I think, with Boucher. So we got 4-on-4 hockey. Let's see what this can turn around to be. Wow, is this exciting. Here comes the U.S. 16 minutes to go in this hockey game. U.S. going to play it around. Here's Canada. U.S. still coming through. Canada trying to chip the puck away. Bedard does. Here's Stankoven. He's racing in. So is the goaltender. The U.S. goaltender plays it out. Bedard steals. Bedard, he passes it back to the point. Coming across to Zellweger with the shot. Rebound comes out. AAU dropping the freeze as the U.S. picks up the puck. Go Canada. There's your freeze as Snuggerud bringing it in. The U.S. goaltender made a brave play, but his stick went flying into the corner. Augustine had to go pick it up. Here's the U.S. coming in, teeing up with a big shot. Milic makes a save. What a spectacular play. The wave is still going. Keep her going. Hey! Around and around and around and around it goes. So Augustine makes a great play. The stick hits Stankoven's skate and goes to the corner. Bedard picked it up. They passed it around. And Zellweger with a great shot just couldn't get it past the sliding Augustine. The U.S. keeper keeping this game tight. Do I know French? Very, very, very little. I haven't spoken French in many, many years. Here's Canada again coming in. The goaltender's going to knock that in the corner. Even when I spoke French, it was not good. In the corner. Back to the point. Canada has it. Throwing it across. Del Maestro had left his post. Here comes the U.S. 2-on-2 into the Canadian zone. Now the others catch up. Trying to get something set up. 40 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. The U.S. crisscrossing all over the place. Setting it up there. So good on their edges right now. Little drop pass. Here's the U.S. Bridley going to give it to the point. A big shot and a nice save by Milic. Milic coming on huge. Just huge. Evan, a little come see, come ça, vous? You should become an Ottawa Senators fan. John, I used to be an Ottawa Senators fan. I went against the grain. As much as I loved my Maple Leaf, I broke the wall and was also an Ottawa Senators fan. Back with Daniel Alfredson and Jason Spezza. Was a big, big fan back then. In fact, the hockey pants I wear are Ottawa Senator Pro Return pants, which I love them. They got the Senator logo on them. They're great. Little battle behind the net. Canada and U.S. player get tangled up. The U.S. with the puck. Knocked away. Here comes Waugh. Carrying it down. Gaucher with the puck. He's in the corner. Sending it around. Spinning. Zellweger. What a play. And a great save by Augustine. Zellweger picking up the puck. A little spinorama and a backhand. And a great, great pickup on the goaltender. So yeah, big Ottawa Senators fan. Like what the Ottawa Senators have. They've been rebuilding. They've made some good signings, some good pickups.
Can't solve Augustine. Zellweger, that is really nicely done.
So a little handy dandy spinorama by Zellweger. Able to put the backhander on net. But it's good. Canada holding on. Sorry, but I'm a St. Louis fan. Ah, Cal, it's all good. St. Louis having some tough times with all their injuries. Quick shot, that's going to go just wide. How are the Ducks? The Anaheim Ducks are having a tough season. Here's Canada coming in front, trying to put it in. They couldn't do so. The Anaheim Ducks are towards the bottom of the league in terms of points. They are definitely in on the Connor Bedard sweepstakes if they get a lottery ball to drop their way. Here comes the U.S. working in. That's going to be stolen away. Can't get it out. Canada gets it out for a minute, but it comes right back in on the offside. They're going to go to another commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take this minute and just really thank all of our channel members. Thank you so much to all of our channel members for all your support. It is much appreciated. Investing in the channel allows us to do more and more things like investing in better hardware, software, different technologies, different programs to use. So really appreciate it. If you want to become a channel member, simply click the join button located by subscribe, or you can click the link in the pinned message at the top of the chat. That will take you to the join page where you could read all about the different levels that are available. Now, the join video says we only have 3 packages. We actually have 4 now. I just haven't updated the video because we've been so busy streaming every single night. But I appreciate you, channel members. Thank you so much. So we're back at it. We got 13:46 to go here in the third period. Most likely Montreal. I don't know. Montreal's pretty high up. They've been improving. It's going to be like Chicago, Arizona, Anaheim. I think one of those 3 teams are going to land them. Here's the U.S. with the puck. 13:33 to go here in the third period. Working their way down around. We are 2 subscribers away from 4330. If you haven't hit that subscribe, please consider doing so. Dancing around. U.S. trying to get something set up in front of the Canadian net. Coming around down low, looking for the wraparound. Still with the puck. Carrying it, hanging on to it a little too long. It's Luke Hughes, still wheeling and dealing. Hughes now going to play it around. Cut down, coming in front. Here it is. U.S. back, big shot. That's going to go just wide. Back to Barons. Barons going to throw it across. Here's Hughes with a blast, and Milic going to make the save. Hanging on. Wow. Great skating ability by Luke Hughes, showing off some of the talent that he has. Just wild. Really, really working through. I'm a Toronto fan, but I wouldn't mind seeing Bedard going to Montreal. You know what? I wouldn't mind. The only reason I wouldn't mind Bedard going to Montreal is because then we get to see a lot of them. I would love him to go to an Eastern Conference team just so here in Toronto we see a lot of them. If he goes to the West Coast, we're only going to see him a handful of time a year unless you stay up to watch a lot of those late games. Here it is, U.S. trying to set it up. Coming in front, there's a big shot. Neither have the Canucks, the team against which I've compared the NBA Raptors, giving consistency both teams importantly. Yeah, Vancouver will be a great. He is a Vancouver boy, so it would be awesome if the ping pong balls fell in Vancouver's favor. But they have a very long shot. And they're still improving, so they may win themselves out of the sweepstakes. Coming around, Canada is going to pick it up. Here comes Stankoven. Stankoven on the move. Canada walks in, drops it to Bedard. Bedard's going to play it around to Stankoven. Canada definitely has slowed up just a little bit. Bedard tried to whack it out of the air. Canada sitting back a little bit on their heels too much. Exactly the Prodigal Night. Can you imagine? Zegras, Bedard, Troy Terry. That team would be ridiculous. The creativity, it would almost be too much creativity. Bedard going to end up in Detroit. Jansen, no chance. I would be shocked. The only way he would go to Detroit is if it was via trade, and I don't see any team trading away the first pick. Here comes the U.S. U.S. working their way through. That's going to be chipped in all the way back down. I don't think Florida has a chance either. Florida isn't doing well, and their first-round pick is unprotected, so Montreal has 2 fairly good shots. Yeah, that is true. Thank you, subscriber, coming in, putting us 1 away. 1 subscriber away from 4330. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can end today's stream at 4333. Can we have 4 subscribers to put us to 333? Matthews and Bedard would be epic. It would be. The only way that's going to happen is if Bedard goes to Arizona and then Matthews signs over in Arizona. All the way back. Long pass picked up by the U.S. U.S. coming through the neutral zone, trying to bring it in. Little bounce pass.
Let's go.
Here they come. Goche walking in. And that gets blocked. Grace coming in with the subscribe. Grace, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Here's Zellweger. He's on the move. Zellweger, an Anaheim prospect, talking about the Ducks. He'll be great when he gets to the big club. Coming around. Snuggerud can't get it out. Canada throwing their weight around. Here they come out in the middle. They had an opportunity. They shoot. Rebound is there. They score. That's going to be Clark. Puts it in for Canada.
Let's get pumped.
What a goal by Canada. Absolutely burying it there. Clark coming in. Remember, Clark blocked that shot in the first period. Took it off the knee, went down, went right to the room, comes back, and here he is now. Canada with a couple chances. They putting it in. The puck found its way to the slot. Clark picks it up, and he flips it over the goaltender, who was sliding across. Clark goes the opposite way, up over the glove, just under the bar. What a fantastic shot by Clark. He just flipped that up. It wasn't a hard shot. It was a little flip up and over the goaltender. Absolutely incredible play by Clark. Why haven't we seen the goal light? Yes, Triton, let's get the goal light. We'll give it for Clark. It's been sitting here to the side. There it is. We ring the light for Clark as Canada goes up. Okay, that was really bright. Wow, I Can Prep 2 coming in with 5 channel members. Thank you so much. I Can Prep 2 gifting 5 channel members. Wow. Really, really appreciate that. So Ed, congratulations. You have become a channel member. Shopcat, you have become a channel member. No Limit has become a channel member. Dina B has become a channel member. And Austin Matthews has become a channel member. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships. Really appreciate that. We will get all those new members set up in the back end so they will be able to play our gambling game tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. And there it is, 4330 on the board. Thank you all so much. Quick sharp angle coming through, and we're going to have a whistle there. Great stop. Clark putting it in. Oh, they keep coming in. Thank you very much. If you want to make sure you are eligible to receive a gifted membership, make sure in your member settings, you can do it, I think, from the join page, but make sure that you are set up to allow to accept gifts. If you are set up to allow to accept gifts, when somebody so kind as I Can Prep 2 or AAU Triton or others purchase gifted memberships, you will be selected at random. It is totally random. So congratulations. With those gifted memberships, you now have instant access to all of our custom emojis, and you will get access to the gambling chat game. We'll have that for tomorrow's stream. JB, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, Todd, it is never over. You can never count this team out. Having the 3-goal lead is one of the most dangerous leads in hockey, because this is where teams like to start slowing down and playing defensive, and that's when the other team push hard, and all it takes is 2 quick goals for the U.S. Canada's going to be caught on their heels, so you can never count this game out. It took them to get going, but boy, have they gotten going. Currently, I plan to go on TV broadcasts. With the Raps currently on. Yeah, how the Raps doing? Are the Raps doing okay tonight? Oh, Todd, it's never over. Never, never over till it's over. Until that last buzzer goes. So we got 9:16 left to go here in the third period. An extended timeout. I play pro line. I'm not bad at winning. Nice, Elizabeth. I'm terrible at pro line. Prevent defense never works. That's Jeff. It doesn't. With under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, Raps trail the Bucs. Oh, by 2. Awesome. Thank you, David. Appreciate the updates. Here comes Hughes. He's going to bring it out for the U.S. The U.S. is going to walk into the Canadian zone. They're going to look to get it set up. It's never over until the host sings "I'm so pretty." Nice, Trident. Canada's going to get it just out of the line. Bedard had it in his skates for a minute, but the U.S. is going to play it back. Here comes Canada with the loose puck. They're going to dump this one in, trying to pick it up. The Raps haven't been doing that well lately. No, they certainly have not. Not the season we want the Raptors to have. Picked it up. Here comes Toronto. Here comes Canada. They're going to put it in, but not deep. It's in the neutral zone. Bedard has the puck. He's going to blindly throw it across. It's picked up by the U.S. There we go. 43-33. Love seeing those numbers. All the way back down the ice. Picked up. They're going to chip it around. U.S. is going to play it out of their zone. And the clock is going to start to go real fast for the Americans. Stop counting your chickens. That's right, Phantom. Little Monsters, what's going on? Welcome in. Here they come. Hudson, long pass. This is going to miss everyone, go the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call. So with 7:55 to go, Canada has a nice 5-2 lead. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, do I have it loaded here?
Get pumped.
Let me tell you about a couple of our partner channels. One is Pete from the Pete McDevitt Show. Pete is absolutely incredible. He does a lot of football, a lot of baseball. He does a little bit of hockey and basketball as well. He does incredible Disney content. So check him out, Pete, at the Pete McDevitt Show. Also, Pete McDevitt Show, The Deuce. He started a secondary channel. Check those both out. All right, so we are back in action. Puck is dropped. We are rocking and rolling. Canada with it. They're going to bank it off the boards, and this is going to come down the ice. The U.S. back to pick it up. Almost too many men on the ice. There's some confusion by the American bench. Canada's going to play this down the ice, and it's going to be an icing call. Canada, the Canada coach, absolutely giving it to the officials as they completely missed this too many men on the ice call. And I bet you this is a case of game management, as the linesman was right there. And you know what? When you watch this, the linesman watches what happens, and he turns his head and looks away, and then he looks back. That is terrible, terrible play. Let me tell you about our other partner channel. They are known as the Florida Park Explorers, also their sports channel, FPEN Sports. But check out the Florida Park Explorers. They are in the Disney parks every day, also doing personal shopping, bringing you not only the Disney magic, but the Disney merch as well. So the Florida Park Explorers are Disney partner channel. So let's see what's going to pick up here. Victoria, what's going on? 7:14 left to go. 7:14 left to go. Bubbles Hughes, welcome in. Not a huge influence as stop, but great game nonetheless. I agree. Connor has not been a huge influence in this game, but he's been looking good. This team has been looking good. And they've been sharing the wealth around, which is nice. Coming around, bodies going down all over the place. Here comes the U.S. in a Canada zone. Going to drop it back. Coming down low. Quick shot by Gridlick. Nice stop by Milic. Milic getting the paddle down. Coming off the glass. It's a race. Here comes Canada. Picking it up. One man to beat. Stops, turning around. Takes a little cross check from behind. No call again by the official. The official is now letting this play. This is ridiculous. 6:20 to go. Jack, unfortunately, I can't put it on the screen. I don't have a good mechanism to do that. But I will make an effort to call out the time a little bit more. 6:07 to go. Here's the U.S. They have it down in the Canadian zone. They are working aside. The refs putting their whistles away. Over to the side. Wah gets hammered into the boards. And now the whistle is blown. I'm sure there's some arguments there from the Canadians going back and forth as we have 6 minutes to go. Canada with a 5-2 lead over the Americans. This semifinal, the winner goes on to the gold medal game against the Czechs. Czechia beating Sweden earlier today in overtime with about 48 seconds left to go in overtime. Czechia with a nice play squeaks out the win, and boy, were they happy to get there. Heartbreak for Sweden. These games, if you watch from the beginning, have been absolutely incredible. The kind of hockey we're seeing in this tournament has just been spectacular. Both the US and Canada have been dominant, as one would have expected. However, both of them lost throughout this tournament. We saw some great games from Slovakia, Sweden. Czechs have been incredible. Latvia performed well. Switzerland, we saw some goals from Switzerland. They look good. So there's been a lot of improvements that we've seen throughout this tournament. Other nations getting better and better, which is always great to see. Austria putting up some performance. They got their first goal, which is great. Czechia, first time going to the gold medal game in 18 years. Will we see the Boxing Day rematch? Will we see it for gold? The Czechs did beat Canada in the opening game of this tournament. Will Canada have an opportunity to redeem themselves? We got 5:56 left to go. Canada with a 3-goal lead. The U.S. have 45 shots. Canada with 34. U.S. is going to win the draw, but they sweep it out. Jonathan, thank you so much for the kind words. I really, truly appreciate that. Zellweger back to pick it up for Canada. He's going to put it around. Oh, 22 years. Thank you. I thought it was 18. Coach N, what's going on? Coming on. Go USA. USA running out of time. 5.5 to go, but here they come. Blake working his way through. Jackson Blake has had a good game here for the Americans. Canada's going to chip it in. Back to pick it up is Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes, the younger brother of Quinn and Jack. Boy, is he a great skater. From what I hear, he's supposed to be the best of the three. Coming in, they're bringing it over the line. It's stolen by Canada. Here comes Othman. He's got a man breaking to the net. It's a break for Canada in front. Big save there by Augustine. Augustine shut the door on Shane Wright as Shane Wright was all alone. Canada still has it. Side of the net. Othman, he's got right in front. Can't feed it to him. Comes back to the line. Picked up by Clark. Clark delaying his shot, holding it off, passing it. Here's a wrist shot right up the pipe, and it's stopped, and it comes loose, but the official has blowed his whistle. Great set of playing, 4:44 to go, as time is ticking. Yes, Bubbles, that spinorama was absolutely wild. I can't believe he tried pulling that play off, and he got a good backhander out of it. That was a great, great play. You're good by play-by-play, but your math needs work. That's so true, Randy. I'm not going to argue with you there. Wright last year in the OHL had 94 points in 63 games with Kingston. Absolutely incredible. Shane Wright. Hopefully he can find his gear and get his game cooking with Seattle. Middlestat's going to put it off the boards. It's going to come out. Bedard picks it up and tries to put it right back in. Stankoven comes in. He puts it over the line. USA with the puck. They're going to move it through the neutral zone. There's Canada to play it right back in. Canada trying to pinch up hard. Working in the neutral zone. They're going to chop it and put it down deep. 4:22 to go now. Canada, Waugh has it. He's holding it up against the boards. Waugh hanging on. That's right, Harley. Back to the point. Del Mastro sends it across to Zellweger. Takes a funny hop on him. He takes a swipe at it. Now Canada's going to put it in the corner. Bedard, he can't get a stick on it. Here comes the U.S. 4 minutes to go now. U.S. working through. Canada picks it up in the neutral zone. They're going to play it back. Andrew, they scored a bunch. I'll go through the goals at the next whistle for you. Comes in over the line, and there it is. We got a penalty coming up. No, a high stick. So the goal scorers for Canada, Connor Bedard, he got the first. Logan Stankoven got the second. Adam Fantilli got the third. Josh Waugh got the fourth. And Brent Clark got the fifth. Those are your 5 Canadian goals. So 2-minute high sticking. They're calling a 2-minute high sticking on the Canadian player.
He does not.
So he does not touch the puck. He actually caught the American player in the back of the head, swiping at it with his stick. And he catches him in the back of the head. Oh, Triton, really, with 4 minutes left, you're going to give me the robot? All right, we'll wait for a good stoppage in play. 3:46 to go. Canada with a 5-2 lead. U.S. has pulled their goalie. It's a 6-on-4 right now. 6-on-4 situation. Here, Triton, a mini robot. I'll have to give you a full robot another time. But we got a big game here. And Canada's going to clear this out and down the ice. 3:40 to go. It's an empty net in a U.S. power play. So that's a 6-on-4 situation. Here comes the U.S. Racing it down. Going to cycle it back. Gauthier going to bring it in to the line, gets it over. Cut off there by the Canadians. They get it past the American at the blue line. Out and down the ice. Back to pick it up is Hughes. Hughes with the puck. Look out. Has his pocket picked by Josh Waugh. Waugh's going to shoot on the empty net and score. Canada goes up 6-2. Joshua Waugh with the short-handed goal. He steals it. Here's the goal scoring freeze. There it is. Canada coming with a big empty netter. That's going to do it with 3:15 to go. Canada goes up 6-2.
Let's get pumped.
A tough break there for Luke Hughes. He bobbled the puck, had it in his skates. Waugh coming up from behind, steals it away, taking it up and putting it in the empty net. Absolutely incredible play. He puts it in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in and joining us for the end of the game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The gold medal game is scheduled for tomorrow, and it looks like it's going to be Canada and Czechia going head-to-head. I assume it's going to be a 6:30 start, so we're going to have to just double-check and make sure that's the case. But you know where to find us. So hit that subscribe, set that notification bell, make sure you come back here tomorrow night as we wrap up this tournament. Now, we will also be monitoring the Leaf game as the Leafs are taking on the Seattle Kraken tomorrow. So we're going to get the Leaf score up here as well so we can watch what's happening in that game. So the U.S. switched their goaltenders. Caden Mbarico, he's going to come in relief for the last 2:45. So the U.S. making that change. Great game by Augustine. Augustine played a really good game. They're going to put Mbarico in just to wrap it up. 2:45. Puck is dropped. Going to come back around. Canada holding on to it. They're going to send this one all the way down the ice. There's still a power play for 49 seconds, so Canada is able to ice the puck. Here comes USA. They're going to play it down. Coming in, working through. Picked up, U.S. They're setting it up. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Gold medal game is 6:30. Thank you, Dallas. Back at the point. Cutting around, U.S. trying to get one in. 2 minutes left to go. That's going to go just wide. After a spectacular start by the Americans, jumping out to a 2-0 lead, Canada found their game in the second period, and that has carried them all the way through. A lot of us thought the U.S. were going to come pouncing back, and this was going to be a tight game, potentially going to overtime. The Americans have not been able to recover as the Canadians have just been putting hard pressure, and here they come again. Canada with the puck, they're going to get tripped up. The power play is now over. Both teams are at even strength. 1:30 left to go, and we're going to get an offside call. Absolutely incredible. Just absolutely incredible action. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say, while you're here, while we're having a lot of fun, you'll see my my link tree drop throughout the chat. Definitely add me on Instagram, add me on TikTok, join our Facebook group. You can find me on social media at the Samwelb12 Experience, or if you search Samwelb12, you will find me. U.S. has it. They're going to dump it in. 1:24 to go here in the third period. 6-2 Canada. 45 shots the U.S. have put on the Canadian net. Canada has 37 shots themselves. Canada's going to get this one out and down the ice. It's going to roll down deep. Canada picks it up for a moment and then has it knocked off the stick. The Canadian crowd is chanting, "We want a goal." They're continuing to put pressure.
Last minute of play in
Here we
this
go.
period.
Canada comes out. Canada getting the job done here in the semifinals. 47 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, get your Canadian flags going. Get the Canada logo going. Get the Go Canada Go. Let's get it up to celebrate. Canada's going to hold on. They're going to get it going. Great job, Canada. 23 seconds to go. Canada still holding on.
Pumped.
Canada picking it up in the neutral zone. Playing it through. They're just holding it along the boards. Now they're going to dump it in. That's going to do it. 8 seconds left. 7 seconds left. 2 seconds left. And there it is. Canada wins. Canada is going to the gold medal game tomorrow at 6:30. Congratulations, Canada. What an effort. The comeback win. Now let's see who is going to be given the player of the game from each team, as the U.S. will play for bronze tomorrow afternoon. Congratulations, Canada. Pulling out the victory. Just an incredible game. They were down. We all thought it was going to be a tough one for Canada to come back and win. They managed to do so. The Canadians with a spectacular win in Canadian fashion, fueled by that maple syrup. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, Coach. And congratulations to all the U.S. fans. Good sports. Thank you for all coming in here and hanging out. All right, Bubbles Hughes, we'll see you tomorrow. 6:30, you can find us right here. So it's going to be a Boxing Day rematch. Canada and Czechia kicked off this tournament with a crazy game. Canada tried to be fancy with multiple Michigans. They tried to do a bunch of stuff. They could not get it together. And so instead, they find their own paths. They each end up in the gold medal game. And Canada will battle the Czech Republic, Czechia, for an absolutely honor in taking home that gold medal. So we're just waiting for the powers that be to come out. All right, good night, David. Thank you so much for your support, David. Really appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best player from each team will be
They're awarding the best player from each team.
Indigenous artists. Today's sticks
Nice paint jobs on the sticks.
living on
Newfoundland artist. Yes, I will tell you the player of the games for sure. And they will also do the top 3. No, they won't. There's still a game. U.S. isn't eliminated. All right, TJ, we'll see you tomorrow. Ryad, good night.
and being true.
I agree, Ed. It'll probably be Wah. I would be shocked if they give it to Milic after seeing the effort by the goaltender the other night for Slovakia, and he did not get the stick. I'd be shocked if they give it to Milic. Kenny Connors going to get the stick for Team USA, their best player. Connors was absolutely incredible in this game. Kenny Connors, he belongs to the LA Kings, currently playing at the University of Massachusetts. The LA Kings will be very proud to bring number 27 to their lineup. So they are chanting for Milic. So will they give it to Milic? Let's see if they do. Yes! Thomas Milic, the top Canadian player in this hockey game. He had an incredible effort. Tyler, it is Canada going on to the championship game. Canada taking on the Czechs tomorrow at 6:30. So Milic gets the player of the game. Let me run down all the goal scorers really quickly. Here is how this game played out. to start it. It was Logan Cooley. He scored first from Ufko and Snuggard. Then Kenny Connors, he put up the second one from Strummel and Brindley. Then Connor Bedard started the Canadian wave. He puts it in from Del Mastro and Waugh right at the end of the first period. Then Logan Stankoven gets in the mix from Waugh and Clark. Then Adam Fantilli gets on the board from Dean and Zellweger. Then Waugh from Stankoven and Bedard. Then Clark from Fantilli and Beck. And then Waugh again. So it looks like they are doing the best three Canadian or best three Americans of the tournament. So here comes the captain, number 43, Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes awarded the watch, one of the best three American players. Jimmy Snuggerud, number 18, is going to get a watch. Snuggerud, a St. Louis prospect. And Logan Cooley, belonging to Arizona, also getting the watch. So your top three players, Cooley, Hughes, who belongs to the New Jersey Devils. So that'll be great if Hughes can play with his brother Jack. And Snuggard getting the top three honors for Team USA. So we're going to see, are they going to wear the top three for Canada? Here come the watches for Team Canada. Let's see the top three Canadians. Number 9, Joshua Waugh. He becomes one of the best players for Team Canada. He's taken home a brand new shiny watch. Logan Stankoven, well deserving. No surprise who number 1 is going to be. He's going to take home a watch. And the Canadian superstar who crushed 4 records so far in this tournament, Connor Bedard, number 16. He didn't have a major impact today other than getting Canada fired up with their first goal. The crowd is chanting MVP. Hey, Lucas, welcome in. Hayden, we are going to be doing the Canada game tomorrow night, but we're going to follow the Leaf game as well. So we're going to kind of do a 2-on-1. We're going to bring the Leaf score and stuff on our screen during the game tomorrow, but we're going to be calling the play-by-play for Team Canada in the gold medal game. All right, Peter, take care. Thank you for joining us. I hope everybody has a great, great night. We're going to eat some dinner. We're going to get stuff ready. We will have tomorrow's stream scheduled later tonight or tomorrow morning. So make sure to come and check it. Make sure your notification bells are set, your subscribes are in, and we'll be here 6:30 tomorrow for the gold medal game. Thank you so much for all of the support. Bubbles, thank you very much. Appreciate that. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Good night. Have a great sleep. One sleep away. Someone's getting gold. Will it be Canada? Will it be the Czechs? Take care, everybody.